floating like a geezer.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Graybeard's studio. Should be an exciting show today. We had the choice between captains, doctors, and misters. I really thought doctors would win. You know, you've got Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom and Doctor Zhivago, but captains won, and that's what we're going to do. So let's bring in the crew. Those of you who have epileptic fits or can't stand flashing lights, please close your eyes and welcome David Williams.
Nah. Who doesn't like strobing lights, see? Nah.
What are you going to do, man? I tried, you guys. I tried, but he's like, no, I'm doing it. This is my thing. This is my jam, as the kids say. Let's bring in an old guy that likes to jam as well. It's Gary Martin. There he is.
G-Money.
Welcome, Gary. Oh, he's representing the Empire Comics hat as well. Nice, very nice. Appreciate that. We've got one other co-host on this show. He simply goes by the name Kelsey. Here he is.
Just going over my choices today. I got some Captain Planet.
Yeah, I'll punch
the power is mine, according to and then we got Captain Crunch.
I don't mind Captain Crunch.
I don't know. This one seems like it's more up your alley. I don't know. I got one other option.
Oh,
I don't know. Captain Kangaroo. I don't know. He's got the eyes. I don't know.
The crazy eyes. He just snorted some cocaine right there.
I know. It's like
I'm sure there's some better captains out there. I'm just not aware of them.
That show was on when I was a kid, and I always thought he was creepy. But I kind of dug Mr. Green Jeans.
That's right. Mr. Green Jeans didn't take no mess.
Newsflash, Gary. Spoilers. He was creepy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could not put that show on today with him as the host. It just would not work. I don't think.
No.
Why aren't more people rocking his hairdo?
Oh,
I was more of a Bozo the Clown guy, so I rocked that hairdo.
We had a local show called Rusty Nails, and it was a clown. We used to watch that. Rusty Nails in the morning, right before school. Show some good black and white Popeye cartoons.
Rusty Trombone, I remember that one.
Yeah. Rusty Nails and Sledgehammer. They were a great team.
Hey, that's a great title. Rusty Nails and Sledgehammer.
Yeah. PM. Let's before we delve deep into the underbelly of the captains we have here today, the choices, let's address the chat. See who's here. Anakin Eudofia is here. Mr. Billboard
Mural
himself. Thanks for joining us. He says it's going to be awesome. Well, keep that positive thoughts coming. Toshiro's here. Caleb Reynolds, Bretsky, the Green Laser. Paul Taylor, our resident biologist, says, so how many captains can you name off? Well, we're going to get to that in just a minute. Green Laser is already pumping you up for Captain Caveman, Kelsey. So
yeah,
and
that might be it.
There's your give ranks to people who dwell in caves.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You are private caveman. You're
general caveman. And okay, Kelsey, help me out with the pronunciation here.
There he
is. He's here. He's just Captain Pugwash. Not sure who that is.
Kelsey, you realize you're ratcheting that up each time. So every single episode, you've got to better yourself.
Like you're drowning.
Doodle Pimp is here, and he says, Drawstream? That's what they call it. We shall see. Lord Hinson Comics Gator. Balton Seijin with some weird lettering. I don't know what language that is. Is that I can't even
moon language.
Is that Korean?
I don't know.
A man head rocks from the moon. I'm used to seeing it.
Joe Lowe. Joe, that's a new name to me. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but welcome. Dan the Pizza Man Genovese is here. Captain Caleb Reynolds is Captain Caveman. So there's two votes right there.
Caveman.
That was pretty good.
That was. Robert the Bruce, Jay Dredd. He's a monster. Nornrad 2 Turbo. Let's see. Stephen De La Vega. That sounds like something out of like Zorro, doesn't it?
It is. De La Vega.
Stephen De La Vega.
De La Vega.
Marcus Killigrew, the purveyor of all pop culture knowledge, is here. Let's see. Squibs. Picard, Aaron's favorite captain. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm with you, pal. Diplomacy.
Yeah, here's a little Picard for you.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's what
I got a little shrapnel off that one.
Too close to Picard. Eric Wart is here. Hen Den Schnelly. Dad's Den of Pop Culture is here. Let's see. Jerry Rasco. Jerry Rasco. Didn't it sound like somebody should be on the like a mobster show? What was that? That mob boss show? What was it called? The Sopranos.
Oh no, it's more like Rascal Coltrane.
Get them dukes.
Get them Duke boys. Get them.
Do we have a porn bot already? O2H02 says wolf sized boy fun.
Oh, welcome, porn bot.
Yes. If you're a
work.
moderator, take care of that for me, will you? Geek Avenger is here. Marcus, you're a moderator, aren't you? Get rid of that guy.
Give him a raise.
He's trying to get a raise.
Oh yeah, sure.
Rand Arrington is here. There's the porn guys all over the place. My goodness. Let's see. Repairman Jack saying Captain Kirk. Another green laser is going Captain Caveman. Legendary Monkey is here. Let's see. Who else besides the porn bot? Oh, George LeCoeur. He says Captain Caveman. Geek Avenger saying Captain Ahab.
Oh, yeah.
Is here.
I saw Captain Stern. That was a great idea, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about him. Yes.
Fox Mulder's in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Fox.
Truth is out there.
Okay, so again, that's Japanese, that lettering. A Balton Seijin, that is Japanese lettering.
Just north of the moon. Okay, gotcha.
George Bonnie 90 is here. How about that? Iodine 74. I'm gonna riot if no one does Captain Kangaroo. Look out. Solitary Rain is here.
Chocolate Rain.
I don't even know what that means. Neil Orr, Brian Norton, all the way from Japan. Brian Blevins. He says Jerry Rasco says Quint was technically a captain, right? I guess
yeah,
his own vessel.
He was. Drawn getting eaten by the shark.
Maybe I will do that.
Yeah.
Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick, of course, is almost always here.
Almost.
Let's see. I think we got everybody. Richard Cahill, captain of the Titanic.
Do we know what he looks like?
Well, I know what he does looks like from the movie. You know,
I draw him like underwater.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How he looks now.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe saluting like on his way down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Too soon? Oh.
All right.
Thank you.
Too soon. Too soon? It's been 100 years. Please, you guys, thank you for joining us. And please, thank you for joining us. Let me try that again. Thank you for joining us. And please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps this channel grow to epic proportions so that we can be the greatest draw stream on the interwebs, which we already are, but we want to be the biggest as well. So help us out.
We're the most humble.
That's right. There's Art of Roy. Captain Steuben of the Low.
Steuben, yeah. Yeah, that was a thespian.
Oh my gosh. Zaid Comics is in the house. Hey, Phil, thanks for joining us. Geek Avenger for $2. He says Captain Scarlet.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Morgan. That's what you should
Morgan.
see. Captain Morgan.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. I might do Captain Caveman doing the Captain Morgan.
Wait, what do you mean by doing the what?
With his like leg up, the Captain Morgan's pants.
The pose, you mean? He's doing
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me just throw out some stuff. This is just I'm referencing here the price guide that, of course, I did the cover for.
Oh,
yeah, and
of course,
some of the captains that are available to us. Of course, you have Captain America, Captain Action. How about Captain Quick and Foozle? Don't even know who that is.
I don't either, but I like it.
Captain Arrow. Let's see. That's AERO, by the way. Not like arrow, like shooting an arrow. Then there's a lot of Captain America. Let me get through the Captain America. Ooh, I forgot about Captain Canuck.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Honestly, we can, what hasn't been done that we can do? Because, let's copyright a few of them before it gets hanged.
Yeah.
Captain Lamppost. Captain...
Yeah. Captain Atom, Captain Battle, Captain Battle Jr.
Ooh, I like that.
No, see, he would be a lieutenant.
That's right, Lieutenant Battle. Captain Britain, who I think I'm going to do. Let's see. Captain Easy, Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is in here. Captain Davy Jones. How about that? I didn't know he was a captain. I guess.
Well, I guess before he sank. Yeah, he was.
Now, this one probably wouldn't go over well in today's society. Captain Confederacy.
I'll draw him.
Captain Carrot, Captain Electron. How about
Captain
that?
Carrot? You guys were telling me about Captain Carrot. I had no idea. Gary pretended that. Gary had the ability to stop that before it happened.
No, I had the opportunity, not the ability.
Yeah, he had the opportunity, but they didn't listen.
Should have jumped in front of the bullet.
How about Captain EO? Remember that with Michael Jackson?
I always wanted to go see that, but you could only see it at the park at the time.
Right, with 3D glasses. I saw it.
It's on YouTube now.
Oh yeah, now I know. Yeah, I've waited 40 years to finally check it out.
Yeah. On YouTube.
I don't care.
Don't get 3D glasses though. That's the problem.
Oh.
Okay, how about Captain Fearless?
Oh.
Captain Flash, Captain Flag, Captain Fleet.
What about Captain Lieutenant?
Captain Flight, Captain Gallant.
Aaron, this is only a 2.5-hour show.
What about Captain Ginger? You want to get that?
Yeah.
Captain Glory, Captain Hero,
please edit.
Captain Science. Oh my goodness. Of course, Captain Marvel, Captain Steve Savage. You know Captain.
Wally Wood did some Captain Science covers, so that's.
Did he really?
Captain Science.
Yeah. Captain Video. He was buff. Victory. It wasn't Captain Victory, wasn't that? It was Kirby, right?
Yeah.
Captain Power. Yeah, it's a good one.
Universe. Captain Thunder. Captain Storm. I'm telling you, there's just captains galore. So there you go. That's just a sampling. What you'd find if you opened up the price guide that I drew the cover for, by the way.
Yeah, Paul Taylor. Do you mean Captain N, the Game Master? That's another good one.
Aaron, you just invented a new character, Captain Galore. I'd read that comic.
Yeah,
Gaylord.
He's kind of fancy pants.
Wait a minute, are you saying Galore or Gaylor? David's going with Gaylor.
Either one. I don't know if either of those have been done.
Is there. So anyway, back to the show. David, do you have something you want to share with us other than flashing lights that makes half our audience go into fits and seizures?
I do. Bah! Wait, here we go. There it is.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, David's just going to share his photo.
Wow.
So this is a commission that I was working on for Michael Resner. He wanted something to represent him and his wife, so he said, "Oh, Superman and Lois," and I'm like, "Oh, really?" Then, okay.
Can you read my mind?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna put in there. Can you read my mind? But she's screaming it. Can you read my mind?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like,
He's like, I got great hearing. You don't have to shout.
Yeah, right.
So, and also, if David does a commission for you, you include that pencil drawing with the finished piece, right?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
that's great.
And I'm taking on more commissions, but no more color for now. It's just black and white. So if you guys want a commission, I'm doing black and white.
You scared?
Right now? No. Well, I got enough color ones to finish.
Oh, okay.
You know, and those take up a lot of time. So the next one, I have a Captain America for John Beatty that I'm working on.
Oh, nice.
And Gal Gadot Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Should get him to ink it.
I wish, but I think he just wants it all all
it's all
colored.
about David.
Yeah. So yeah, and a few other pieces. So if you guys want commissions, I'm available for black and white.
There you go.
David, can I ask you a technical question?
Sure.
I'm seeing that on your pencil drawing, you've drawn heavy contour lines.
Yeah.
Do you always do that, or that?
Well,
since you're inking it yourself.
Well, yeah. You know me.
Or is that for the client?
No, you know me. You've inked enough of my stuff, so it's a hard habit to break.
Well, you didn't. What made you not do it in the final? Just look good.
Yeah,
separation.
it's heavier in the pencil than in the.
I don't think so. I mean, I think I was kind of. It just looks darker on there.
Yeah, well, the backgrounds, look pretty light.
He's got that big, thick Captain Caveman pencil is what he's using to draw with, so it's like all of his lines are thick.
Where are his eyes looking? I mean,
yeah.
Can we get a close up on this?
Yeah.
All right. He's
They're
looking.
making eye contact. What are you
Okay,
talking
okay.
about?
Because I know where I'm looking.
You filthy man.
No, the crowd scene down below.
Oh yeah, right.
Look at them skinny ankles.
Yeah.
My God.
It's called foreshortening, Gary.
Jason Pearson will be proud.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be upside down.
We call it stylization. That's what it is. Blue Boy says Aaron's first commission was the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
Blue Boy, commission this.
Dang, 2 in 1 show.
I know it's. Whew. Someone's saying Captain Senile. I don't know if he's referring to me or not. But... All right, let's jump over to Gary and see. Yeah,
Captain Obvious.
Shelley brings the Captain Obvious.
Ba-doom-toom-ch.
Okay, so let's take a look at what Gary's brought to the table here.
Hey.
Woo! Bruce Lee, Woo! Captain Kung Fu.
Be like water.
Gary, your book looks so cool.
You hear that? You hear that, Aaron and David and Kelsey?
Nope.
Your boat looks so cool.
Your butt.
Look, your book.
Oh, okay.
There you got the Shelley stamp of approval.
Yeah, man.
Bam.
Hey, I see Pedro in the chat. Hey, Pedro. I just put up some pieces that I'm putting up for sale, so all these are available. Bruce, of course, everybody knows Bruce.
It's like a finger pointing at the moon.
That was a good impression.
Yeah, exactly.
If you put water in a cup, you become the cup.
David Williams is Bruce Lee. Rated R.
That's great.
So this one I was trying to keep pretty simple and have the contrast of we're talking about heavy contours and then the thin interior lines. That's what I was thinking on this piece.
Yeah, I love that look.
And then let's see, there's Raquel.
Yeah. What's the name of that movie?
The Kansas City Bomber.
Oh,
But that was the name of the movie, was it?
I think so.
Okay.
Chat, back me up on this. I think it was called Kansas City Bomber, although you couldn't call a movie that today.
it was called Awesome.
Yeah.
It was called Awesome.
So this is available, and I wanted to show this.
Oh, Wally.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was thinking about this last week with Shane. We kind of connected there with our love of trains, and so I wanted to show this piece this week.
Oh yeah, the model trains.
Yeah,
dude,
David's comment got the best laugh on the show.
What
you
do
saw
you-
Shane's clip of him like screaming as trains go by, and David's in the chat and he says, Shane screams when the train goes in.
Wouldn't we all? That was great. So that was originally a Wally Wood piece.
Yeah, that was a cover. I think Dynamo number 4.
Oh, okay. Man.
So that's a recreation.
Razmane says Kansas City Bomber, no S. So
Oh,
Bomber, right?
wow.
Correct.
That's
Okay.
the Canadian hockey team. There.
Kelsey, do you have anything other than Captain Kangaroo photos to share with us?
No, well, I mean, I got the from last week. My attempt at redesigning Vampirilla, which I've been looking at every flaw since. So
Actually, I like that.
it's like a Christmas, bad Christmas tree. Here we go. There it is. The
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
She's hanging upside like a bat. Maybe.
Oh yeah. Look.
Yeah, that works that way.
Look at that.
There you go.
Because her hair's going down. It works perfectly.
Right now, I don't have much because I've been busy. Speaking of Shane, trying to finish my contribution to Accent, which I'm nearly done with, and it's been one of the most complicated things I've ever done. It's like a giant fight scene, and it's going to be fantastic. So I'm going to
Focus your
that.
camera.
Yeah, as soon as I got my cord plugged into the back of the computer now, so hopefully it's not going to be weird. But anyway, so these. I've been doing sort of these warm down things at night where I'm just doodling with a Papermate pen and just kind of like whatever comes out, and some kind of fun stuff. Like this guy, his name is Ramdom. He's got a big ram head.
He's so proud.
Yeah.
He's standing so proud. I love it. Oh, that looks like a penis. Oh, good.
And then I have this one where I was actually doing. It started off as just kind of doing some. Oh, there's boobies. Sorry. There's showing a Kit Carter kind of drawings.
Oh, nice.
And
representing. Thank you.
yeah, and here's her shooting. There's Phil. What's his name?
Yeah. Merv.
Merv. Yeah. So and then a little Shank
Is
running
she
here.
shooting that shank?
I guess so. Yeah. She.
Oh, the crossover. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You saw it here first, folks.
I like this guy right
All
here.
we have to do is each get our own book out first, and then we can cross them over.
Right. So that's it. Just kind of like doodling, free thought drawings. You
Hey,
know,
was
just,
that a Ben 10 character over there?
where?
That
This guy?
dog. Yeah, that dog one.
Oh, I don't know. Where?
Man, wrong place.
This guy?
Nope.
It's
On
an
the
alligator.
it's on the left side. On the right side.
What?
No, right.
Oh, this guy?
No left.
Oh, right?
Go higher. No, lower.
Lower. Right there.
Oh,
You
that
just
guy?
no.
Oh.
You're tormenting my soul. He has an X on his hip.
Yeah, we can be
It has a little. It has a little X on his hip. Go over to the other side. Right up. Right there. Up. No. See him? He's right there. He's got a little. Yes, that one. That one.
Oh,
Sheesh.
whew. Okay.
Wow.
No, he's got a guy. He's got a face in his mouth.
Oh,
I don't know.
it looks like a
Yeah.
Ben 10 creature.
Oh
creature.
my gosh.
I gave him a little wheel in the back. I don't know
Oh,
why.
okay.
Oh, classic tomfoolery.
Well, you didn't want to draw his back leg, so you just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, how am I going to do this? Let me just draw a little wheel.
It's like my Chihuahua who
Yeah.
can't walk anymore. We put her in a wheelchair and she just.
I love drawing these little gesture drawings like that. There's Kit Carter hiding behind a rock from this giant
Oh, that's cool.
machine thing.
Oh my gosh. I have to rip off some of those from my
I know, right? Giving you all kinds of ideas.
dog with wheels for back leg created by Kelsey Shannon.
So this is fun, like I would recommend, doing a little experimenting, like if you're feeling jammed up, just try to draw straight, pen. Like I'll do it like real soft at first and just kind of like find shapes. But it forces you not to spend a lot of time redrawing and erasing. You kind of gets your brain to doing it right the first time. Ah!
Dad's Dead of Pop Culture says Kelsey will flood the market with nude Kit Carter pinups.
Yeah.
I got a half dozen ready to go.
Yeah, the graphic
All right.
novel
Well,
will be a
I'm
letdown.
going to hog the spotlight just for a couple minutes because I have a ton of stuff. I've been very busy.
All
I
right.
noticed
Yeah.
that you've been posting a lot of cool illustrations.
Cool down sketches, keeping everything in the Halloween sort of.
I would not call these sketches. They're
Wait. Are these cool down or warm ups?
Cool. They're evening. I do these in the evening when I'm done with everything else. All right. So we have
Whoa.
Cousin Eerie and Uncle Creepy.
Wow.
Which is which?
This is Uncle Creepy. This
Oh,
is
okay.
Eerie. Come on now. And
Just seeing it.
I don't normally say this. Well, actually, I do, but I mean, I actually mean it this time. You turned out pretty good. I was really pleased with
My goodness.
And
I don't normally say it.
well, I did it that I actually do, but I mean, I really mean it. I really like these. But,
I really mean it this time.
yeah, a lot of times I lie, but the same thing, but not this time. I used the old Pentel brush pen on these.
Oh yeah.
So do you like those better than the other ones?
The zigs.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this: the thing with the zig is like this area of solid black. I went in with the zig on these because I love the black on these, and this tends to get on this rough paper tends to get very dry brushery. You're squeezing it a lot to keep the ink flow going. And so it's just easier to use this to fill in the large black areas than it is to use this. But for the line work, it's all this.
Wow.
Yeah, so that gives it that kind of classic eerie, creepy feel, you know.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of variety there.
Did you use someone's nuts for reference to draw that chin?
I'm never not gonna be able to see that now.
What do you mean, someone's?
So anyway, those are from the Warren Magazine Horror Host, Creepy and Eerie Magazine. And of course, we have Tales from the Crypt Keeper. This is the Jack Davis version. You can see there's a little Jack Davis in there, I think.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Somebody give that guy some tweezers.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was going to do the Uncle Buck line. Here's a quarter. Go downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face.
This is the Old Witch.
Oh, what did you use?
It looks like Marty Feldman.
Huh? What hump?
She's got Marty Feldman eyes.
Oh, now this one's gone. I sold this one already.
Aaron, do you have? Did you use whiteout on some of that hair?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why you're seeing.
Well, we can't. It looks.
So Marty Feldman. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you had to look it up.
I did. I was like, "Who the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Totally.
Yeah, this is all white out in here, and I to get this, that highlight right there on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all the Presto pen.
This is totally your wheelhouse. You got to create something that is just nothing but this.
I agree.
And put it out in closer to now, like in this time of year. That'd be
Like
awesome.
Do a hag like that, but has a hot body like that. So people have conflicting emotions about it.
Yeah. I love it and I hate it.
The horror.
It's like that Wrightson story, Jennifer,
like
right?
Horrible accident. I can't look away.
So anyway, Jack Davis inspired, more Graham Ingalls here, and then of course this is my favorite one of the three. The way it turned out, this is the Vault Keeper, and it's not Feldstein. Gosh darn it, who's the other guy? Gary, EC artist.
What do you mean the other guy?
Well, that would have done. That did a lot of. Come on, somebody in the chat, help me out. I just had his name and I forgot it again.
You mean the Wrightson, the guy that Wrightson swiped?
No, not Ingalls.
Ingalls.
That's Graham Ingalls. No, this is. He did most of the work on the Vault Keeper.
Now, why is this one your favorite?
I don't know. I just like the way it turned out.
Put them all out on your table and spread them out.
I like Marty Feldman.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a crispness to it.
Yeah. There's something. Yeah.
Oh, did you say crispness or Christmas?
Where's the other ones?
Crispness.
where's the other one?
Where's the other ones? Put the other ones out there too.
Well, dude, I can't fit them all.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to go with the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, he's pretty dang cool.
Right here?
No, the other one, the other guy. No, the ones you just. That guy.
Yeah.
I put the most work in. This is Uncle Creepy. I put the most work into him with the lighting.
That's the one I like. It has so much black in here.
The Huevo chin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
His name is Deez.
Yeah.
And, here's the Cyclops drawing I did in an hour.
That's not Cyclops, it's Colossus.
Colossus, whatever. They're all the same.
Whatever. You did it. What do you mean?
I know,
whatever?
nerd. Look at how much work you put into it, nerd.
Yeah, I won the contest, so
Whatever.
It's like all accurate. Who's the nerd here?
Yeah. Anyway,
that's very cool.
so that puts me once again into the finals for the third straight year. We'll see if I can actually win it this time.
What do you mean? Like there's a Colossus competition? Or
Yeah,
a Cyclops competition?
Fragtober. He has
Fragtober.
Oh, okay.
Me and Gary are going on this Friday.
So is there a different theme every time?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, scary.
I got some super chats here kind of slid by me. Hang on a second. Geek Avenger for $2. You know my former mother-in-law, Aaron? He must be referring to one of the drawings. No comment there, Geek. Thank you for $2 though. Jimmy Reyes for $2. Dragon Rage is closing out back today on Indiegogo. There it is.
Yeah.
Dragon Rage.
That's right. Looks very cool. So check out that campaign.
That is such a cool name. I mean, come on.
Dragon
Dragon
Rage.
Rage. I mean, you don't want to see a pissed off dragon. So it compels me to want to read the story.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Jimmy Reyes just posted the link in the chat, so you can go find that there. Speaking of links, let's do a real quick round the horn here of our campaign efforts. I've got a thing called Kit Carter that's
Is that what Shelley calls it?
Kind of a thing I'm doing, whatever.
Early sign up is active right now on Indiegogo. This thing is going live next week. I'm not sure exactly which day. It depends on how quickly I get the campaign together. But you can sign up early and get an exclusive David Williams trading card. The only way you can get it for free is sign up early. So go over there and sign up early. And that's pretty much all I got for you. But once it goes live, the availability for that free card is gone. So sign up.
You'll have to, Aaron, you'll have to pay for it after that.
Right. Get it.
You'll pay.
All you have to do is type your email address in there. So there you go. Kelsey, of course, is working on. We got a couple of color. Should I show one of the color pieces that you?
Yes.
Oh,
please.
yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, one I'm still tinkering with, and then I'm working on your first page. I gotta finish up things first.
Right, you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
So this is the. Am I echoing a little bit? Darn it. Okay, this is the first page to the story, inked by Matt Ryan. Kelsey's coloring this right now.
Oh, yeah. That's so sweet.
That, of course, is Schmagma.
Yeah, sure. You gotta zoom in. Can you zoom in?
Oh, I can zoom in.
Look at this guy's inks, man.
I know, right?
So sharp.
I know, needle sharp.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Is he using pen?
No, it's brush.
Really?
Is it really? Holy
Yeah.
smokes!
He's like Gary. He's nuts, man.
Man,
Yeah,
so
he
good.
brought it. He's not playing.
No, he's not fooling around. This guy.
I like his splatter, the white splatter.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't really look like splatter. It looks like that's hand done almost.
Did
Well,
you
some of this is like-
ask for that?
Huh?
Did you ask for that?
No, I put some in there, for like the lava, like Kirby lava or whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah.
no, I just kind of let him do his thing.
I'll color it all.
Yeah,
I'll get rid of it. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'll knock all that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
don't like it. It's
Oh,
gone.
that'd just be a mess.
All that
I
hard work
just-
gone.
This is a perfect example of an inker adding to the piece and making it better.
And an example of a colorist subtracting from it.
Because you showed us the pencil. The pencil was awesome.
Man,
yeah.
that
So he
original,
really-
if you let
really
it go,
did
it's
a
going to
great
go
job.
for a grip.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the double pager that's coming next.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see, where's that Kelsey thing at?
While you're looking, I'm gonna say you're welcome to Jim Alaska. A little ways back, he asked something, and I want to acknowledge that I read it.
Oh, okay.
And Henry Bemis, hold on a second. Johnny Craig.
Johnny Craig, yes, that's who it was.
It's
That
Captain
did
Johnny.
the vault keeper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
I've heard that.
Thank
name.
you, Henry.
Thank you. Good night.
I've heard of these people.
Why can't
TikTok.
You
All
did
right,
an image
I'll
book.
tell you
right?
what, I'll dig this up once we start drawing because I'm like wasting too much time looking for it and I can't find it. I can find the one you're not done with, the dragon one, but the cover I can't find. So, but we'll bring it up later. Okay, so Gary has a little something called Brush with Destiny. That is
Black Lives Matter.
I'm officially changing it. Black lines of destiny matter.
that matter. There
You
it
should have
is.
called it Black Lines and Splatter.
You guys, this is way underfunded. So get out there, spread the word. If you haven't backed it, please consider backing it. This looks like a really fantastic book. Gary shares a lot of his line work every Wednesday on this show, and a lot of it's going in the book.
And think of it this way, Gary's doing this sketchbook to help fund his storybook that he wants to do. So this is going to help him get started doing his own actual
Right. Graphic novel.
Graphic novel.
Yep.
So please help out as much as possible on
That's
this.
right. Get behind it, folks. And you'll find the link in the description of this video that you can go over there and back that at any time.
Razmain, I like your title.
What?
Don't crack. I like it.
Okay, then we've got Kelsey
What?
Shannon's book.
Oh, yeah.
All Scribbles. He calls it that as well.
Yeah, get in here and back it now. You got until I get this thing fulfilled. Last week, I had sent Gary his artwork, and I saw someone that said they're still waiting on their artwork, and I'm sorry about that. Feel free to harass me about it. I'm going to be mailing everything else I got, including the artwork from this campaign, next week. It will be going out, and I'm sending this out to the printer, and as soon as everything is fulfilled, we're closing it down for good. So if you've been waiting on it, I'm going to be putting out an update showing some, how the pages are going with the commentary and things like that, and giving some dates, some final dates of when it's going to be coming out. So if you've been on the fence about it, keep watch on it, or go ahead and get your copy now. Thank you. The end.
And good night. All right. And finally, last but not least, Allegiance Art brings you Bass Reeves, West of Heck, featuring the stellar artwork of our own David Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of a campaign that's underfunded, this book is really amazing. I mean, the
Where's it
artwork
at?
and the story, it's extremely compelling. And at every level, it's a masterpiece. So if you guys don't have this, you do yourself a favor.
2 cover options: a hardcover by Andrew Robinson, a soft cover by our own David Williams. You've got like little prints and little badge things and
I mean,
buttons.
this is a legendary story, and they're going to be making TV shows and stuff. People are just now kind of like becoming aware of this thing that these guys really were on the forefront of from the beginning. And this story is pretty phenomenal when you hear about it, and to know it's true is quite something. And to see that rendered beautifully by Kevin Grievix and Brohawk here, David Williams, and myself,
And that other guy.
yeah.
Speaking of Kevin Grievous, we will be, anybody who wants to join us will be launching his new book at 4:30 today Pacific time. So that's about an hour after this show ends. I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'm coming back with Kevin, and hopefully some of you guys will be willing to drop in and say hey. David, rather than just call us on the phone while we're streaming, you can actually come on the show.
Yeah, no saying the N-word on the phone while he's doing his interview, all right?
Yeah. My neighbor.
Yeah.
That's all it is, the N-word, neighbor.
I want you to get to the bottom of the name. Is it Grievous, Griveau?
No.
Grievous.
It's Grievous.
I thought it was Grievous, but he pronounced it in his own little video that I watched, Grievous.
Oh,
So Grievous.
okay.
Is that
All right,
is David? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We saved you a question for the show then.
Well, no, I actually before I had him on 2 Sundays ago, and before the show started, I went. He taped some video for Chicago Comic-Con or someplace he was going like a year or 2 ago. And he said, "Hi there, I can't do it, but."
Please try.
Kevin Grievous.
Yeah, he said, I'm Kevin Grievous. I went, Grievous. Excellent. I don't know how he gets that. I don't know how he gets that with that X, that whole French spelling, but teach his own.
It's Lithuanian, actually.
Is it? All righty, gentlemen, let's get rolling here. It's 1:44.
Oh yeah, shush! Forgot what we were doing.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
We're yucking it up, and meanwhile.
So everybody share what captain you're going to do. Or draw, I guess I should say. Doing is probably not the right expression, especially with this crowd. David, who are you doing? Drawing.
Shazam!
Good save.
Oh, nice.
Shazam, okay. Captain Marvel, Shazam. Kelsey, have you made up your mind?
I think I got to do Captain Caveman. I just love Captain Caveman so much, and he's got the ladies, the Teen Force or whatever their names are. What was their names?
Yeah,
the Turbo Teens or whatever.
Oh, they were like Scooby Doo, weren't they? But they were.
Yeah, there was like 3 ladies that would follow him around. I forget their names though. They have like a name. I'm gonna look it up.
You can look it up. I've been using my Stonehenge color paper pad. This is like a $30+ pad of paper, 9x12. It's super expensive, but I've been using it for those all the horror hosts, and they turned out well. So I'm gonna see. Maybe it's the paper. And we'll go with the paper here and see if I can do a nice.
What's that got to do with who you're drawing? Put it out.
Yeah,
Captain Britain.
Oh, okay.
you're trying to turn the table here,
Davis,
Aaron.
baby.
Yeah, Teen Angels. That's what it was. This is when it was
Okay, so
okay for
Kelsey-
like a hairy old guy to hang out with teen girls. I guess.
So Kelsey, have you done the math on your paper? It's like, how much is it per sheet? Like 15 cents?
Yeah, right.
What do you mean?
How much
Well, I mean, in comparison to the finished product.
Basically, they're saying that I'm spending way too much money on my paper, and
Oh,
you're using crap from the dollar store and producing.
Maybe like using layered toilet paper, and he still comes out with a masterpiece.
I'm using this today. I think it comes with 25 sheets for like $20, so it's like $1 a sheet, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That's good paper.
It is.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not as good as mine, but it's good.
You see,
Well,
now
some of us
you're,
aren't
you're,
rich, Aaron.
you're teaching the people, the young people that it's the tools that make you better. That's not the case. It's
Well,
not the
we've
tools.
I don't
proven
know.
that again and again on this show.
It's been working for me, man. So I don't know.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to get something to drink. I'll be back.
Me too. Me too.
Meanwhile, Aaron,
Everyone's
you've
leaving, so you can Gary-
got a super chat.
Oh, thank you, sir. Let me try that again. There it is. Neil Orr for $5. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it. Scribbles is back. The next I want Gary to convince his publisher to reprint The Art of Comic Book Inking. I can't handle those aftermarket prices. You been thinking
Neil,
about this, Gary?
what do you mean convince my publisher? I'm my publisher. So I think if you're hinting, I have to convince myself. I am seriously considering it. I'll just leave it at that. I am seriously considering it.
Seriously considering it. So. Scoring Zenith all the way from Australia. Excuse me, $5. Aaron, those creepy ball Chinian sketches look great. Laugh out loud. Thank you. I bet they even look better the farther you get away, like Australia. So,
Did he just come up with a new
ball Chinian?
Balchinian?
Write that
What did I
down.
miss? Oh my gosh.
Ball Chinian. That's like I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We celebrate creativity on this show.
Yes. Randy House saying it's Dijin Tara, Rise of the Dijin. Is that how you? It's a genie thing. Is that how you say that? Dijin?
Jin?
I
I just say
think
it's
Is
Jin.
it Jin?
It's a soft D.
Okay, really soft.
Jin.
Yeah, like you don't say the Django.
Okay, so Jintara, Rise of the Jinn by Kevin Grievous on Kickstarter. That is absolutely correct. I actually will have a link to that in my next stream right after this one. Anchor Fist, $5. Thank you so much. So no Captain Carrot or Captain Glory. Guess none of you have the testicular fortitude to draw Captain.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
Oh. Raspberry says the D is silent, hillbilly. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm noticing a theme here to this, a motif to this show that's taking an ugly turn.
It all started with the Balchinians. And it went from there.
Neil Orr says a soft D describes all his problems.
Oh. Hello.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, I've got to adjust my table here. Give me a second. Kelsey, tell us a humorous story from your youth.
My youth was filled with pain and misery. Not much fun about it. Sorry.
I didn't bring it up then. I apologize. I realize that.
You didn't see anything humorous happening to somebody else?
No, it was all happening to me. It was quite hilarious. No,
Look at that bot.
let's see.
Look at that bot.
There we go. Look at that glossy.
See, you're missing your niche today. You could be doing Captain Crunch. Continue your collection of.
I tell you, I've still got 3 of those things in my portfolio for sale. So obviously that was a bad move on my part.
Oh, you didn't do that for the love of it? What?
Well, I did it for the love of it, but also for the love of the money I thought it would bring me.
I think you're the only one into that. So
Yeah, maybe. So I had to kind of move on here. I am trying. Where the heck is that cover piece you sent me? It's driving me nuts.
it's in the Twitter, right?
I don't want to go back all the way over
No.
there. It should be on my computer, and it's computer.
How many things have you not been able to find so far?
Well, I usually find stuff that I draw pretty easily.
They're always at your elbow.
He's got them repeated over and over in many files.
Oh, I got a killer trailer too. I just got back from my video guy,
Oh, nice.
but I'm not going to show that yet.
Oh.
Wait, it's coming soon. All right, I'm gonna start drawing because Kelsey started drawing, and that's drawing.
Old, dirty, fatty in all caps. So I guess he's yelling, "Wow, Lopez is kind of mercenary, isn't he?"
Well, I don't
So
know if
he's
I've ever hid that
yeah.
thing, have I?
Kelsey, can you do that in the actual volume that intended?
Oh, I don't. Where is it?
Old dirty fatty.
Wow, Lopez is kind of mercenary, isn't he?
There you go.
Or actually, there's
Thank
no
you.
question mark. That's a statement? Or?
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think I've been hiding that fact, have I? I don't think so.
Just trying to do it in an
Aaron,
old
you're not
dirty
going to be
fatty
able to
voice.
finish your drawing. You've got another super chat.
Oh, let's see here. Leg kick for $2. Thanks, leg kick. Appreciate it. He says, "Give Aaron a break, Gary. He's old."
3 in one day.
Yeah, you're already. We're only half hour in, and you're already killing off the chat.
He's sensitive today.
I got a little uptight. I want to back off just a little bit.
This is hard. He's harder than he looks. I don't think I've ever drawn Captain Caveman before. Holy moly.
Looks like you're done already.
Well, but it's not. He ain't on model. I mean, like.
You can fix it in the paint.
Yeah, right. Fix it in post.
Right.
Well, you know, I agreed. They called me up after CrossGen Marvel did and offered me Excalibur. They said we're relaunching Excalibur with Chris Claremont. You want to draw it? And I'm like, heck yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, I get to draw Captain Britain and Nightcrawler and the whole gang. As it turned out, it was none of those characters. And so I never got to draw Captain Britain.
Oh,
I'm fixing that right now.
who was it?
They were all, well, Professor X was in it, and Magneto, and then a bunch of like
Bunch of
Dark
losers.
Beast's in it.
Oh.
And then who's pretty much Beast, right?
Oh.
And then a bunch of new characters I got to design, which was kind of cool, but they never used them in a movie or anything, so no cash for me. Once again, mercenary Aaron.
And you didn't get Mark Farmer.
No, I didn't.
Bummer.
Did not.
Oh, man,
Richard Cahill, get ready with the cannon.
Uh-oh.
Leg kick.
Aaron can remember when there
Hang
was
on.
peace in the Middle East.
Aaron can remember when there was peace in the Middle East. Actually, you know, I remember when Anwar Sadat and Menachem Begin signed that peace deal, and then Anwar Sadat got like assassinated 2 weeks later.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
remember that. Yep.
Leg kick for $2. Aaron, eat your prunes. You're not getting 2 cannonballs. Now you're just going out of your way to get cannonballs. I don't respect that now. So did David beat Aaron again this time?
Yeah, we haven't even.
Yeah.
David hasn't
He hasn't
even
even
started
done
drawing.
anything.
David's not even here. He's like eating lunch or
He
something.
hasn't even started, and they're already calling it.
Oh my gosh! Now I got to I already did a blue line on this expensive paper, and now I got to rethink it already.
Mhm. I thought of something really offensive to do, but I decided against it.
But you're not going to tell us what you were.
Well, I was going to have one of the, before I realized it was the Teen Angels, I was going to have one of the girls like on all fours with him doing the Captain Morgan on her back.
Oh.
I don't feel comfortable doing it now. Those are somebody's daughters. We'll be clean. It's a good wholesome show.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's kids in the audience. You need to
Yeah.
come on, Chelsea, get it together, man.
I knew that would sell.
Well, now you're taking one out of my book, right?
Yeah.
Only worried about what's going to sell.
Yeah.
I sound a little
Old
like
dirty
Rusty the
fatty. I'm not
Trumpet.
sure what this means. Remember, Kelsey, Caveman's Club had a special club.
Oh,
So the club
no.
had a club.
I think there's some insinuation there that I don't.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, my innocent brain doesn't
Mhm.
understand stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I had another idea of him like dragging one off by the hair, like he just clubbed her, that classic caveman kind of trope.
Yep.
Again, not sure that would be appropriate.
You're trying to incorporate some kind of babe in the composition.
No,
Right.
it doesn't have to be the teen brigade. It could have been like the villain or something, right? There could be a female villain, right?
It
Is
doesn't
there-
actually have to be a character, a known character. Just have some girl swooning in the background.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I am having them. You know, it's the three girls. I don't know their names.
You don't need to know their names.
That's true. I just know Captain Caveman. That's it.
Oh my
Yeah, 3 swooning girls. That's their names.
Three
That could be
Yeah.
a band.
swooning girls.
All right, I'm done.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Lies.
Well, you practically done. You're practically done. Is what I was trying
Look
to
at this. Yeah, I think Doodle Pimp is onto something. The 2 are getting intimidated by the 3rd's blank paper.
go.
What's David gonna draw?
Oh my god, that's true. I wasn't even thinking that till you said that. Oh my gosh.
He's so confident. He's eating something.
It's like, what does he know that I don't know? Why hasn't he started?
What? Huh?
Yeah,
Just
we've been
relax.
talking about you the whole time.
Uh-oh. Will you say that name for me, Kelsey?
Bibbly Bob?
Yeah, it gives me
Oh.
$1.99. That's a what do they say? £1.99, I guess would be British.
Sure.
Aaron, I fire a cannonball every time you say my name.
Back at you.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
No, go back. Yeah, go back to that one. That's making a good comment. I was about to read it. Yeah, that one.
Torchbearer Studio says Captain Caveman was like a primitive Inspector Gadget. He would pull anything out of his hair.
Oh,
He could
yeah,
have
that's true.
stuck in his.
Well, his club would also pop open, had a little hatch, and like stuff would come out of it, right? Like
My question is, how does he even know how to spell bouffant?
he looked it up. No,
Dang,
the age of the internet.
I'm impressed. I gotta incorporate that word into my vocabulary.
Bouffant.
Yeah.
How would you? I mean, when would that come up? When
I
you're
guess
talking
when I'm
about
at
someone's hair?
When I'm at Supercuts.
Yeah. I would like a glorious bouffant, please.
Yeah. Glorious. Yeah.
No,
How would you like it, sir?
no
I
superfluous.
want a glorious bouffant.
Yeah, what's your average bouffant? I want the glorious bouffant. I wonder if you took like a picture from like a 60s magazine and took it in there and said, I want my hair to look like this. I mean,
Yeah. Skull Masher, David is drawing Captain Marvel. Shazam.
Oh yeah, should draw it like CC Beck. Isn't that his name? The guy that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you go.
I love that kind of like cartoony style. He had the dot eyes, like Tintin or whatever. I don't know. It just had a great like feel to it. Or you could go Alex Ross style.
Yeah.
Alex Ross actually, like in Kingdom Come, he still managed to get that kind of quality, even in a realistic portrayal of him. You know, he still had that kind of softness. There's like a sweetness in the face. I don't know. I thought he nailed it. Did a good job.
Didn't we like years ago I thought David had a friend or something that drew Gary. You were inking, I thought, a picture of Captain Marvel that this guy had done. I don't know if it was David or friends of David or somebody. I can't remember the guy's name, but he drew him to make him look like what's his face from My Three Sons.
Yeah. Ed McMurray.
Ed McMurray. That's who he is based on. Fred
Yeah.
McMurray.
Yeah, who drew that piece? Do you remember that piece?
That was Alex.
That was Alex Ross drew that?
Oh, that's right. He did look like that. You're right.
No, wait a
I don't
minute.
think I ever put that together.
No, wait. You're talking about, Gary, you know what piece I'm talking about, right?
Yes, Fred McMurray, yeah.
And were you inking it, or do you just have a copy of it?
It's just a copy you probably
I
have.
don't remember inking it.
Okay, so that was Alex Ross, and I didn't know who Alex Ross was at the time. because he
Oh,
hadn't
wow.
done Marvels yet.
Yeah.
How about that?
Let me catch up on the chat.
That was another original piece of mine that he did, that he gave to me.
Yeah, another.
Wow.
Yet another time, Alex Ross swiped from David.
I'm not bringing that up.
I'll change the subject. Possum Billy. Who would Aaron most like to square off against in the Frogtober finals?
Well,
Frag-
I blew that.
I'd like.
Fragtober
I
finals.
really
blew it.
like to get my revenge against Rini, but I'm afraid that all the guys would vote for her regardless. So I want a fair playing field. You know what
You
I'm
did
saying?
it last year, and Rini beat you.
No, Palin won last year because he drew a decapitated picture of Rini.
Oh,
And the year before, Rini beat me, but she won by one vote, and it was. I would say there's a lot of Bidenisms involved in the whole thing. That's all I'm saying.
You got to play to the audience.
Yeah, well, I can't play that tune.
Oh, by the way, Marcus is laying down some knowledge on us. Captain Caveman was voiced by Scatman Crothers.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Did he do the?
He
yell?
also did Hong Kong Fooey.
Right.
Yeah, he's legendary. He did tons of voices, but did he do? He didn't do the yell, did he? The Captain Caveman.
Maybe.
Well,
God, I can't imagine. That would be hilarious to watch him do that.
Well, the guys who played Tarzan didn't do the Tarzan yell, so maybe they have like a guy, just a yelling guy.
Specializes in yells. It was Mel Blanc. Yeah.
Greg Speck says, I thought he looked more like a serial killer in Kingdom Come.
Yeah, I guess it's always the quiet ones.
Yeah. Yeah, the chat is throwing around bouffant all over the place.
Bouffant.
We have such control over pop culture on this show. It's amazing.
Fritzy Schnitzels. I'm sorry.
What? Share with the rest of the class.
Fritzy Schnitzel. Yeah, Rennie has nicer armpits than Aaron. Yeah, that's okay. Put that on the list of
That's
what
a given.
he has better than Aaron.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what people are. That's what they're tuning in to see. So I've got my local movie theater here in town. They got like on the 28th, they've got like this Halloween Spooktacular film festival. I don't know that I want to spend all day in the theater, but there's some weird ones I've never heard of. But there's also like The Mummy and I assume the Karloff version. What was the other?
Do you have to go see all of them, or can you go just see
I
select
think
ones?
you can drop in and just check out the ones you want. But
What if they're like scattered throughout the day, where you're like, can you go and then like, okay, I don't want to see these next 5. Can I come back?
Exactly. I want to watch this one. I want to skip these 2 and come back. That's
Yeah.
a good question. Well, I guess maybe I'll find out because I'm thinking about at least doing or going to. I got to quit using the word doing. I think that just sends the
Yeah, you
Hey, do or do not. There is no going.
There is no do or do not. I'll try. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Now the chat is taking up the controversy of Aaron's hair.
What? What's wrong with his hair?
Oh, Aaron's pits are better than Rini's. Don't judge me, says Demonized. Aaron's armpit looks like he has Bigfoot in a headlock. Oh my gosh. I would cannonball.
How do you know?
Too
Oh my
funny.
God.
Now, I'd cannonball him for that, but it's too funny, so I'm going to let it go.
I mean, how do you know? What have you seen Aaron's armpits?
What's going on there? Oh,
Well, if you just follow the trail from his wrists.
all right.
He's all enough of this.
All right.
You got a cannonball Gary. I mean,
Exactly. Oh, hey, speaking of back fat, were we talking about back fat?
No, we are now.
Speaking of,
That's
Well,
my
you
nickname.
know, Kevin,
I even remember that.
Kevin, I'll tell you to say, Kevin is a bit of a Bigfoot enthusiast. And so those of you who watched the Sunday show saw my Bigfoot videos for this past week, but one of them is this enormous Bigfoot. It has some serious back fat going. And so if you want to see that, you haven't seen it, tune into the launch stream after this show at 4:30, and I will show that and get Kevin's reaction to the Bigfoot back fat.
Is that the one that
Right.
in I guess it was Canada or no, it was here in the States where he walks out and like sits down like he's taking a dump
I
or
showed
something.
that one too, and everybody's like, some of the cryptozoologists in the chat were getting on me because I was, suggesting that it was fake, and
No, not you.
and they were saying no, it's true. Look, and it's this guy in a shaggy costume, and he sits down, with his arms resting on his thighs like any monkey would do. I was just like, come on, you guys. And there just so happens, I'll throw this out there, there just happened to be an auto repair place within a couple miles of that where they saw him called Bigfoot's Auto Repair. And they, of course, came out immediately denying they had anything to do with this Bigfoot sighting. So,
Well, that's where he goes to get his car repaired. I mean,
exactly.
the reason why you never see Bigfoot walking around is because he drives nowadays.
Yeah,
That's right.
Bigfoot made that place famous.
Yeah.
So anyway,
They have autographed 8x10 pinned up behind the counter.
Bigfoot on Saturday. He's signing from 10 to noon.
I want to take this pause to make a service announcement.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this somewhere, I can't remember where. I want to make it official. Steve Root and I are in negotiation and talking about doing another moth series.
Oh, sweet.
When he finishes up his current Nexus campaign.
Is that crowdfunded?
I'm sorry?
Is the Nexus campaign crowdfunded? These working out right now?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys would crowdfund Mothman then if you did it.
Probably. Yeah. There's no man.
Oh, it's just the moth?
Dude, yeah. You always called it Mothman. There's no man.
Can you reprint the first one? Like, can do like a bundle, or can you have copies of it you can use?
That's a good idea.
Because I'd love to get both of them. That's one that I missed. So
yeah, because the story that we're doing is a continuation of
now you have to do
the
that.
storyline.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Now
You have to bundle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wrote a 4-issue script, and Steve drew at least one issue. And then when we originally did it, Dark Horse canceled it. And so we just shelved everything. And that was like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago.
Why did they cancel it?
Mike Richardson is an enigma.
He said, "What'd you call me?"
Yeah, so we didn't have another publisher, and so we just set it aside and basically forgot about it. So Steve dug it up and was reminding me, according to him, it's a brilliant story. So he wants to draw from that story.
Wait a minute. Those pages you showed me a million years ago, those never got published?
I don't think I showed you any of those.
Yeah, you did. We were on an airplane going to San Jose or WonderCon or something.
Was it the main character in Africa?
No, it was just fighting some dudes.
No, then that wasn't it.
Was that maybe a drinking book?
No.
Well, you showed me some moth pages.
You're not that special, Aaron.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying it wasn't that story.
I saw him.
That story, it's more of an origin story. A lot of it takes place in Africa.
Aaron, only his true friends saw it, and I saw it.
Yeah, Aaron, you didn't make the cut.
the fake moth pages, so I feel like I was.
Yeah, that's right. I showed you fake pages. So I was had to refresh myself in
What?
the concept,
The moth lore.
moth lore, yeah. And so I was, the moth story, if you guys remember, takes place in a circus. And so I was doing a little research. Aaron, could you pull up my screen?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Hope you didn't dig up any old stuff of me.
So I found this
I see it already.
of David's a secret white family.
Is that Kelsey there with the beard?
No, I
That's
don't
my
think
brother.
So. That's still feminine. So you've heard of black sheep of the family. This is David's version of white sheep of the family.
Look at all those pinheads. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah. David's pretty proud of this photo. Although I'm wondering if Sandra knows anything about this white family.
Oh no, you're busting him live on air.
It's like where they got the movie The Jerk from. It's just the flip side of it, you know.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks, G, for exposing that. I tried to keep it a secret. As long
I know we can't. Everything's on the interweb.
Yeah.
Birdman Burr says, looking good, fellas. Now back to work and back to listening. So he has this on. He's probably disrupting the office with us in there. Henry Bemis says, Gooba Gaba, we accept you as one of us. We just talked about that last night, I think, about the, what they were saying as they were crawling underneath that sideshow wagon to go kill that woman, and the lightning and the rain. God, that was a creepy scene. For David, it was like, oh yeah, that was Thanksgiving dinner.
Aaron,
Yes.
heads up. Kelsey's inking already.
That's why I'm so quiet. I'm like drawing at tiny ladies. Yeah.
But see, it's something that Kelsey does. He's finishing the drawing in the ink stage.
Well, yeah,
that takes huevos. I mean, you really have to be confident to do that.
You know who's good at doing that is Dan Fraga.
Oh yeah. He does those videos where he's like free drawing, where he's like not penciling, he's just doing straight ink, and it's like freaking print quality stuff, man. It's good stuff.
You say free basing or free drawing?
Nah, free balling. I mean, free. What is it? Free drawing.
I understand what's being said here. That's confused. Okay. Well,
my hand is so much shakier than it was in my youth.
It's all the cigarettes and alcohol.
Yeah.
What's a you?
It's a ute.
And your ute.
Yeah, I was looking at some of my old inks. I'll have to pull those out someday, but they were like Gary level, like crazy, with a brush doing those.
Why does everybody call my inking crazy?
Because it's a pain, man. Let us call it that. It's a compliment.
Yeah, it is a bit of a compliment because it's
all right.
You have to be really.
It just takes time. That's all.
Yeah.
You just have to.
Well, and focus and like I mean, to have, the hand strength you have at your age is.
And a part of the occult.
Yeah, I just rely on the Holy Ghost.
There it is. You heard it here, folks. The real secret. Man, Alan Davis changed his costume like so many times, just little noodly changes. And you're like, dude, come on, man. Stop it. I'm getting
I don't
lost.
think I ever noticed. I was usually just dazzled.
You think he just was like, didn't bother to see what the costume was, and he was just kind of making it up each time?
There might be some truth to that. I'm a little
Rude is like that. Rude told me from day one check my costumes. You know, yeah, he told me it's like I'm concentrating on more important things than those insignificant costume details. Oh, thanks a lot, Steve.
Like making the perfect breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Check those costumes for me while I'm
I
busy.
didn't know those were famous. I visited him once, and he offered me one like within 10 minutes of me arriving.
Yeah. Perfecting the breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Okay. I'm going to spend more time trying to figure out this costume than I'm actually drawing the.
Yeah, how much time we got?
You just made him hungry.
45 minutes.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh, I'm sorry, an hour and
Oh wow, even
an
better.
hour and 15 minutes.
Go get me a sandwich.
You're feeling pretty confident, right?
Yeah, it's
No.
usually my first mistake. Yeah, I should be careful.
The Gourd Ox is laughing at your comment. I think Aaron. Hand strength at Gary's age.
Oh, that was mine.
That was
Okay, Kelsey. Yeah, okay.
I didn't think anybody heard that.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what you meant.
He's just like I got to quit using my good material on this show. No one ever listens to me.
Well, there's I barely got. Yeah, see, I got to deal with this. I don't have that kind of a hand strength.
What are you talking about?
I don't have the hand strength.
Yeah, man, this is what I'm dealing with
the
right here.
go-to excuse.
Oh, man.
Jerry Roscoe.
Weak wrists.
Barely has enough energy or strength to rip open that bag of Lay's.
Jerry Roscoe in the chat says, I saw Alan Davis. Hold on, we're scrolling.
Man,
Quoted that he changed the Captain Britain costume due to his frustration with the colors messing it up all the time.
Oh,
Oh, so he simplified.
That sounds completely legitimate.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because he simplified it about halfway through the run, and I was just like, and it wasn't as cool anymore. But yes, can't count on your colorist, Kelsey.
Fritzy
We can't
says,
fix all
is
you
drawing. David is drawing Shazam.
Or as we like to call him, the real Captain Marvel.
Hey, at least he
Yeah.
didn't quit on you.
That's yeah.
Who?
He hasn't had a chance yet.
Oh yeah, just give it time. I always try to get you to quit me. That's usually my game.
He's like, I can't quit you.
I got the patience of Job. I'll outlast you.
It's not me, it's you.
But
It actually would be true. No, it's not me, it's you.
usually is, yeah. All right. Time to get the captain in there.
The Gordox Pub says, Kelsey, like Gene Wilder in Blazing Saddles, quote, but this is my shooting hand.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, here's my hand. Well, this is my shooting hand. Since I broke my finger, like it's like all weird shape now. Like I could do the Vulcan without even doing anything. That's just how it works.
Can you do it on both hands?
Well, I could do the Vulcan thing, but I mean that's how my hand normally is. So
Okay.
they take
That actually helped your drawings because you sucked before.
Well, no, but it did help me use chopsticks better. Yeah, like because these fingers are like down here, these are up here, so I'm like it's like naturally in the chopstick position.
You mean
Oh, I thought you said chapstick.
No,
what I said too,
chop.
that's what I said. I'm like,
Chopstick.
I'm like, what? You got dry lips?
I can't get that cap of the chapstick off.
Yeah, well, it has affected. Like I could do this now, but for years, people would drop change in my hand and it would just fall right through my fingers. So like every time I'd go to the store, I'd hold up my hand and change would just drop right.
Okay, see, when you said people, I thought that was like your stint on the corner.
What?
You said people dropping change in your hand. And
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
With a tin cup.
That's funny.
Yeah, I have a
Pencils.
pan for that, like a tin pan. I don't use my hands for
All
that.
right, I'm getting out the Pentel brush pen. I'm just saying.
Oh, look out.
Art of Roy says, you wuss, Kelsey. 2 fingers severed by table saw.
Oh, dang.
Now my strongest hand.
Wow.
Oh, Aaron, you got
better,
another.
stronger than the real thing. Like you got it fixed up.
Well, yeah, it has to make up for its lost digits.
That's true.
Aaron, you've got another super chat.
There's bionics involved in that story somewhere, I know.
Yeah.
Cider Hype for, is that right? Yeah, Cider Hype for $2. Thank you so much. Nobody did Captain Underpants. Dang it. Oh, I forgot about Captain Underpants.
That's one.
I am Captain Underpants.
Isn't that like, it's one of those kids' books, right? That's selling like 1 billion copies and messing up the sales figures.
I was gonna. That was one I was gonna print out. Actually, forgot.
Well, you got Captain Kangaroo. So
Yeah, as soon as I saw those crazy eyes, I was like, "Oh, that's it." Yeah.
Can't do anymore. Turn it off. Make it go away.
And Captain Planet. That was like around the time where I was giving up on cartoons. Yeah, I was growing up around that time. So.
Yeah, that was the final nail in the coffin, Captain Planet.
Yeah, they were way ahead of the environmentalists on that one.
Yeah. Now, for me, it was Saved by the Bell. I was like, okay, no, I'm out.
Did you see Don Cheadle playing Captain Planet?
What?
Familiar.
Yeah, Don
Yeah,
Cheadle.
that does sound familiar.
He
Live
dressed up.
action?
Yes.
Well, it was an SNL skit, right?
No, it was like Funny or Die or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was hilarious. I think he
Yeah.
fricasseed those kids. It was crazy.
Oh, like, yeah, I'm not a vegan.
It's like seeing Don Cheadle dressed up as his face is all silver, but he had that wide double barrel shotgun nose that he had. If he would have sneezed, he would have blew their kneecaps off. It was just like, damn.
Don Cheadle.
You should look it up. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Aaron,
I
you
know
know
I've
that.
seen it. I know I've seen it because it sounds so familiar.
I haven't need to stall Aaron as much on this round. Maybe you could look that up.
Oh no, I'm flowing with a Pentel pen right now. You can't stop me.
Yeah, see, that's.
Are any of you guys
that is
coloring this
wide
stuff?
open.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some color down.
Yeah, chat. I just want to give you a heads up. Aaron just said that he was flowing.
It's in case you guys missed it.
Yeah.
You did
I'm
say
sure
that.
I'm sure he went right over them. They're already made like 20 memes. You called
Aaron, come in for dinner. I can't. I'm flowing.
Don't interrupt me.
I'm in my flow state.
I'm telling you though, dudes, I am loving this brush pen.
The Pentel?
Yeah, you wouldn't think you'd be able to get a good line with this crappy synthetic brush, but you can.
Yeah, you're getting a variety of line weight with just pressure, right?
Yeah, and and it's so easy to dry brush with it. You just, let it, instead of keep squeezing the barrel to get more ink in the pen. You just stop and let it dry a little bit. You got dry brush. It's amazing.
Amazing.
It is, and there you have it. That's my
How much are those? How much value are they getting for this pen?
It's a couple bucks. It's like maybe $5 or something. I can't remember now.
Sounds cheap.
I've done quite a few drawings with this thing, and it's still, still going strong. So I don't know how long they're supposed to last, but it feels like I'm getting some decent life out of it.
Has there been any of you guys' artwork that has faded? Like you've used a tool and then you saw it like being resold or something, and anything had faded on it?
Nope.
Only the paper or the Zipatone, but not the ink.
I haven't seen any of that. Even people are getting nervous about the Copic markers because they're alcohol based. Oh, it'll fade. I got Copic marker stuff that's 20 years old. It looks exactly the same. So.
Yeah, I mean, since there was stuff that I did in the 90s with like felt tip pens, like Sharpie stuff, that has faded. But I have stuff that was done with Bic pens that are still the same color that it was done this day I did it.
The thing with the Sharpies is they reformulated those after the 90s.
Right, they got better.
Permanent. Because they used to turn purple and fade.
Right, yeah.
And the Niji stylus, if you ever used those, they literally disappeared within a couple of years.
Oh, wow.
We used to use those a lot in commercial art, storyboarding and stuff. And I had a few pieces that just, here's a tragic story. I've told this before, but allow me to tell it again because it's so tragic. We put up when we had Studio Saurus, Gary and I and a bunch of other guys in this studio in Portland, we had a big mural put up of like poster board. And we screwed it to the wall, and it was this big panoramic, 3 or 4 huge sheets of poster board. And whenever an artist came into town to do a show, we'd invite him up and have him do a sketch on this thing, right? Mike Mignola does this Hellboy that's probably almost 3 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
He did not have a pen, so I loaned him a Niji stylus that I had. I've still got that board. It is completely.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder who has that board
I
now.
do. Well, because I didn't want to sell it because to me, that'd be kind of like underhanded because we told these guys, we're not doing this to sell it. We're doing this kind of as a nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, nobody trusted us. Like Arthur Adams came in and drew a picture of himself, and Kevin Nolan did the same thing. Right now, Juergens drew Superman. I drew Man-Thing, of course. I don't know. Terry drew something on there, Dodson. I can't remember what, but
a lady probably.
But Mignola, because if you remember, Gary, we had that big party that night before the big show, and he came in. Mignola drew this Hellboy that was at least
3 feet tall.
It might be big.
The board.
And the thing, it's almost completely disappeared. You can't even hardly see it. Because I was going to take it and auction it off and think, I'll give it to charity or give it Hero Initiative or whatever. And the one piece that's worth money on it has completely disappeared.
You should re-ink it before it disappears.
No, let it see him again and ask him to re-ink it.
Or let it fade away, except for in your memory.
Put in a second, right?
Old Dirty Fatty is asking me, did I see Steve Rude's inking and lettering video today? I have not seen that.
Oh, wow.
The dude, getting on YouTube.
Steve is lettering his own pages on the boards.
Wow.
So
old school.
Yeah.
You get his originals. The lettering is on it.
Well, I just saw Kevin Nolan 2 weeks ago in Houston at the show, and he was talking about how he always tries to letter his own stories, and sometimes they let him do it, sometimes they don't. But that's like, I mean, he wants to do it every time. It's not like, oh, great, I got to letter this. He actually wants to do it.
He does more times than he doesn't, though. And he's really good at it.
But see, then you get his originals with these, with the word balloons on them, which is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, he's really good.
He used to be.
Huh?
I think he's finally figured out that he's a legend and he can charge more for his artwork. Out of my price range now, but
Rand Arrington says Hellboy gets bigger with each telling of that story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've heard that before.
Side of a building, and it just
Rand is actually a really good artist.
It was a billboard on the side of the highway.
And now it's invisible.
Direct sunlight.
The billboard disappeared.
Yeah, hey, I worked in a commercial art studio before I got into comics, and the guy that was sort of my mentor, his name, shockingly, was Eric Larson, but it's not that Eric Larson.
Oh, like the animator. There's a lot of Eric Larsons out there.
Yeah, and there was this contest. Gary, you remember when they brought in Packy to the zoo, the Portland Zoo? That elephant was like such a big deal.
Yes, I remember.
Did Aaron drag you to the?
No,
No, it's just a
Yeah, I
typical
remember.
Portland nonsense.
And anyway, they there was a contest. They had a contest for like a Packy thing. They wanted to do a mural, but it was going to be on like it was like a billboard sized thing, but it was on the side of a building, and it was going to be like a permanent thing on the side of this building. So Eric, my mentor at this commercial art studio we worked at called Art Farm, he did this fantastic piece, and he won. And it ended up being on that brick building right on the left side of the Burnside Bridge as you're going into Portland. And I don't know if it's still there now, but it was there for decades. Very cool.
Random Task says, or I should say asks, there's a normal Eric Larson?
Yes,
Probably not.
Well, as normal as any artist can be, right?
Yeah, like I say, probably not.
Yeah, probably. Now I think about it, probably.
Comes with the territory.
It's amazing how things have changed, though, that, when I broke in, and granted, it was, late 80s, or early 90s, we were still, everything was still, people were using artists left and right for everything. I mean, we were doing newspaper ads and just all sorts of things. And now it's like, those jobs don't even exist anymore.
Now it's going to be AI. Like it's not even going to be art of any kind.
We can do an AI draw stream, right? We'll enter commands and see who can get
who can do it fastest.
Yeah.
The first figure that shows up with actually 5 fingers on their hand wins.
Yeah. The hands are backwards.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know, man. That's really pissing me off.
I got some water.
Yeah, don't get started on that.
Yeah.
Tisman 74. Wow, Kelsey drawing his twin. WTF?
Oh boy.
The way to tell before don't do that until he gets back. You have to read that again when he gets back.
So you want me to read it again when he gets back?
That's what I'm saying here.
Okay.
Because it's it loses the effect of us being able to laugh at Kelsey when he's not hear it. Man, I am burning through this. I'm going to go take a nap.
Are you going to color it?
I'm going to have to.
Well, we got an hour, right?
Yeah, well, most of his costume's white, so it's like...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I've got this...
Okay, put in some sweet rendering.
Nah, I think I'm just going to paint it. And I keep threatening to throw out those cheap paint set I bought in honor of Kelsey because it's just crap. But
he's lying about how much he spends on art supply. You bought into it.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look at this $6 set of watercolors. Well, they're good enough for Kelsey. I can use them. Oh,
I'm about to crack open. This is like probably $3. Can't be $6. I wouldn't have bought $6. Too expensive.
All right, Gary, read the thing again.
Okay, yeah. Jimmy Reyes says it's not hurtful unless Kelsey hears it.
Oh yeah, what did I?
Tipsman 74. Wow, Kelsey drawing his twin. WTF?
That's not hurtful. That's accurate.
So you
Actually, he has more hair than I do.
can't get mad when they tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I feel free on this show. I get to read insults and then disclaim that they're not from me.
Yeah.
We already know how you truly feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not hiding anything. It's not like, wow, Kelsey, that's the best drawing you've done, man.
Oh, is it?
I mean, I really like that.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it almost as much as mine, and that's saying something.
It sure is. And on cheaper paper.
Yeah.
USOB.
Cheap paint with I bought these are pens that you can find at like the Japanese equivalent of 7-Eleven. They're so cheap. That's what they said. They were like, you can find these at gas stations, and they're like the best of art pen I think I've ever used.
Sell art supplies at gas stations.
The Japanese, they're amazing.
Yeah.
That's how they do things.
Are you serious?
Yeah. There's a French guy that I was watching his YouTube. He would take his kids' drawings and then do like professional drawings out of them. And he was talking about this pen, which was waterproof, and he could watercolor over it. And then he's like, you can just find these at, our version of the 7-Eleven. I was like, whoa.
All right,
Yeah,
Gary.
sorry, I apologize for laughing. I read. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Blackjack's comment. Aaron has finished fast enough. Now he has time to draw a Captain America for Image Comics.
They just called today. Smart Alec left a message on my machine.
Very good, Blackjack. Comment of the day.
Did they really?
We're referring to the prank that Gary pulled on me back in.
Oh, right. I already forgot.
That was so funny.
Pranks don't really work on me. They kind of go over my head most of the time. So, like, Gary, I'd probably be perfect for Gary. He would.
Well, then you would not be fun to prank.
Well, I would never get it. I mean, I guess
you wouldn't remember, so you could, he would be
probably
mad
yeah.
because he'd forget.
Does anyone remember? This was years ago when Steranko solicited for his escape artist book. Remember that?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That Steranko, this was like when he was doing Media Scene. And he was pretty much doing everything. And then he advertised that he used, before comics, he had a career as an escape artist. Do you remember that?
I remember that. I do remember.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
And then he solicited a book about his escape career and secrets and techniques and how to get out of handcuffs, and that's what the advertising was.
So it never came out.
So I ordered it.
Oh.
And it never came out. Another one of Steranko's never came out projects. And that reminded me that he was basically doing Houdini. That
what do you mean?
The escape artist thing with like out of straitjackets and handcuffs and breaking out of jail cells and that kind of stuff. That's what Houdini did. But
right.
Houdini, end of his career, started chasing charlatan mystics and seance.
Right.
What do you call those people who do seances?
Right.
Yeah, they came up with he and his wife came up with like a word or a phrase.
A code. To
see if it would be real.
He spent years doing that, and he never found someone who was legitimate. They were all frauds. And so that reminded me of
like artists.
Some crazy stuff that I've seen, like mysticism and all that crazy stuff. And again, I was doing some research.
Oh no!
Oh, the slow burn.
Yeah, hold on a second, Aaron. Let me. This is guess what I found.
It's all real.
Okay, Aaron, could you pull up my?
I don't even want to, but here we go.
It's my Rasputin days.
What I want to know is what's that dead animal on your shoulder?
Yeah.
The beard isn't
Yeah.
bad enough that you.
Oh my gosh.
That's what happened to my hair. That's
Like snatched out some Rastafarian's dreadlocks and stuff.
yeah.
Gary, medium is the word we're looking for.
Medium, yes.
Yes. Gord, the pub, Gordok's Pub gave us that tippy tail kit McKitty as well. Super chat from my good friend Fox Molder 31014 for $5. Thanks, Fox. Appreciate it. He says, this is almost more of a comedy show than a drawing show. Thank you.
Oh, that's for sure.
And the art are both top notch. Now, see, Fox, if you were a mean-spirited guy, you had a really good burn in there that you didn't take advantage of. So this is almost more of a comedy show than a drawing show, which is a good thing because you guys suck. Would have been awesome. I will take the compliment anyway. Thank you so much for the
No
time.
cannon for you.
Yeah.
Almost cannon worthy.
Paul Brillart. Now he would know this because he's a top-notch engineer. He says the guy who discovered inductive electronic phenomena went straight into mysticism. Marconi took his work as a basis for creating wireless and made a fortune.
Interesting.
Oh wow, crazy.
Yeah, Paul, thank you for dropping
Thank you, Paul.
knowledge on us. Hendon Schnelly says Kelsey is a large, not a medium.
Extra large, at least.
Okay, Solitary Rain. What do you call a psychic dwarf who has escaped from prison? A small, medium, at large. Pretty good.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Random Task says Aaron is paranoid because Gary only reads the insults.
Well, that's all there is, honestly.
Yeah.
So it's easy to read those.
Well, you know, it's half insults, half complimentary on my work. He's not going to read those. So.
All right, somebody compliment Aaron and let me prove him wrong.
Oh no, I'm just. Come on, you guys.
The clock is ticking. Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, the clock.
Anybody?
Is ticking.
Anybody?
No, really.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't like you, see?
Well, you know, everybody's been telling me this brush pen is not waterproof, and I'm going to paint over the top of it. So we will see if we have a disaster or not on our hands. You'll see it live right here.
Wow, ballsy.
I got a pretty good drawing here of Captain Britain going too. But I'm going to take that chance.
You're not going to test it? You're just going straight up, huh? Wow, going in hot.
So this show is
Okay, we finally got Aaron. We finally got a compliment. Skull Nasher says Aaron is good at using orange.
my favorite color.
Finally got a compliment.
No, I mean it's it's sad. Okay, here we go.
You guys-
Blackjack.
you know what, you guys-
Blackjack.
No.
Aaron, you are the best drawing grumpy old man ever.
See, Gary, that means I'm better than you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I'll concede that.
touche.
Touche.
Jimmy Reyes, you're getting on the bandwagon.
Oh, watch out.
Here's a compliment, Aaron Lopresti. Used to draw so well back in the 90s.
Oh,
Damn.
The
Sheesh.
problem is I did.
Okay, Hayden Schnelly, I don't care what everyone says. I think Aaron's all right.
Thank you very much.
don't listen to what everybody
Yeah,
says.
that
You're
clears
okay.
things up.
Never mind what everyone says.
That's right. Aaron's my buddy.
Uh,
Oh,
Crack off. Ledger carb. I'm sorry, I
What?
completely butchered that.
You have a stroke? What? You okay?
Crack off. Ledger carb. Yeah. Okay. Aaron, pull that up, please, and try to pronounce that name.
It is Frakoff Felgercarb. All of you are wonder artists, but Aaron is head and shoulders above the rest. Use more head and shoulders, okay?
Yeah.
Spambot says, Aaron, I would confidently say you shower most days of the week. I hope you're confident in that.
What a compliment. Yeah.
Woo! Paul says, I loved it when you worked on ... 10 years ago compliment. Well, look at, oh my gosh, Kelsey, you may be onto something here. I don't like to hand out compliments, especially to people like you, but
Damn.
Oh, wow. Talk about it.
that is looking sharp, and maybe it's just because of my affection for Saturday morning cartoons. But
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm wishing I'd done Captain
Aaron,
Ken. No.
please explain that qualifier. What do you mean, people like you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of those statements that's self-evident. I think.
Yeah.
Southern.
Don't you hate being black, Kelsey?
Yeah. Yeah. I see what it's like. Constantly dealing with the. What do you mean, you people?
You people.
Oh man, I got to get us all this out of my system before I host Kevin. I got to be serious with Kevin. He's very.
Oh no, that's what he's. That's about to say. Get him on the phone.
Black
Don't
Jack
tell him he's
says
on
that-
air. See what he says.
Black Chuck says, Aaron, you host the best drawing stream on Wednesday afternoons.
Awesome.
At 1 p.m. Pacific time.
What a compliment.
I think it is. All right, I'm coloring this thing, and we shall see.
Oh, you haven't started yet?
Bleeds. We shall.
Oh.
See.
Shoosh, I thought you had already started.
Oh no, I'm taking my time, Kelsey.
Hmm.
I don't feel threatened at this point. So.
I'm going to say, Aaron, I don't know, Kelsey, he might win just for that rock alone. I mean, look how colorful and three-dimensional that rock is. It's awesome.
Good rock. I give good rock.
Yes, it is.
I got to find my Chinese red. Just give me a second.
You don't have a Costco-sized tub of it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh,
Phantom Harlock says, sick rock for sure.
Yeah.
Kelsey, that rock
Rocking.
is officially sick.
Yeah. Rocking.
that is one sick rock, man.
A good compliment. I like that. Sick.
Okay, Marcus. You ready, Aaron?
All right, let me have it.
Get the cannon ready.
I have to say about Aaron, Shelley is great.
Thank you very much. Yeah, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't even be on a show ever. So I discovered her.
All right.
Okay. All right, I'm going to use my expensive watercolors because I'm serious about this one.
Oh, okay. No messing around.
Yeah, all the other masterpieces, he was just joking around.
That's right.
I was just fooling about.
But it's still nice watercolor over pens that might bleed, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we'll see. We shall see. I'm not afraid. Don't be worried for me.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up. We thought you were afraid. Why are you telling us that you're not afraid?
I ain't scared.
I'm not afraid. He thinks they'll protest too much.
Oh no! I'm kidding. No
Oh,
problem.
dang. Got me excited there for a second.
I know. I was like, oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Fritzy Schnitzel is asking if wasn't Captain Caveman a brunette?
Yeah, I gotta layer it. I don't have a good brown. It's a real light yellow brown, and I don't have that color on here, so I gotta fake it.
You got to mix it, right?
And when you get
Yeah.
those, $3 to $6 paint sets, they limit you in your choices.
Yeah, I only got almost all of them.
Hey, mine does not have a actual red in it, which I thought was crazy. That's a primary color. How do you not?
Yeah, it's a primary. Well, where was it made? That could be your clue.
Hey, I took it back and demanded my $6.40.
I got like 2 different shades of red.
Demanded my $6.
I've got like shades of red-ish, but nothing like red. Like this is red.
Did the fine folks at Art Media give you the stink eye?
No, I got it at Hobby Lobby because David kept going, go to Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
Oh, they're like, Aaron, this is from the kids section. You sure you want this?
They knew his name.
Yeah.
One of my best orders.
Never mind.
How did I get this?
Oh man, sloppy brown. Ugh.
That's one of the name of one of Gary's hookers.
Sloppy brown. Come on, honey.
Get your ass in here, Sloppy Brown. Where's my money, bitch?
It does sound like what is it? Coffee or like with the blaxploitation.
Yeah.
Sloppy brown.
Starring what was her name? Pam.
Pam Grier is.
That Pam Grier's
brown.
stand-in.
Yeah, Pam Grier is Sloppy Brown.
John says, how in the world, hold on a second, scrolling. How in the world is Kelsey already done? I just tuned in. Did he have it already drawn?
No.
That's a question every week. That Kelsey cheating. That's
Captain Caveman. It's an easy one. No problem. I spent more time on drawing these girls back here in the background.
Well, he's just a big mop of hair, man.
Yeah, he's pretty easy. Well, I mean, to get his it's harder to get to nail the likeness perfectly because I don't know. He's got a good shape in his face. That's that. What's his name? Taco Iwahawa, the guy that used to draw all that stuff for Hanna-Barbera.
Taco,
or like Taki.
Taco.
I can't remember his name. Iwahara, I think.
ran the food truck out with my.
Taco. Yeah, he had Japanese and Spanish heritage. No. Yeah, it's something Iwahara. He did a lot, all the stuff, the designs of all those, like everything from Scooby-Doo to Speed Buggy and all that. I just love his style.
Design that.
What?
He only had to do one design then.
Yeah, and it was a great design.
Yeah, it was.
He worked at Disney too for a time, but yeah, man, I love his style.
Going back a little bit, Random Task is saying, I guess he's referring to me, his bottom B.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Random, we don't have Mandy Summers to translate the B word for us.
Yeah. I don't know. You could say it. You just get in trouble for it, but you could say it.
I can't say it.
Were you guys just talking about Scooby-Doo designer?
Yeah.
I'm blanked out. That's Iwo.
Iwo. Yeah. Iwo Takahata, I think, right?
He came over when I was working at Warner Brothers. It was showing me and Jerome how to draw Scooby properly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was a real nice guy. He reminded me of Glenn Ford.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sounded like him too. It was weird.
Who's Glenn Ford? Which one is?
The actor played Superman's dad in the '78 movie. And...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kelsey, you don't know who Glenn Ford is?
I don't know many people by name. Like I know, like it's just like music. Like I could probably sing most lyrics to songs I like, but I couldn't tell you who actually sung them because I used to listen to the radio, so I just hear the song.
Yeah, but you're a film aficionado.
Yeah, but not from like the 40s, like you
No,
guys.
anything,
Damn.
anything pre-50s is,
Not from the penny arcade from like you guys. Sheesh.
Yeah, I mean, even the Hanna-Barbera stuff I'm talking about, I watch reruns. Not first run like you guys.
Yeah, Citizen Rhoda and Glenn Ford was in a lot of great westerns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've probably seen him a lot. I actually love watching old westerns, so just used to seeing him old from Superman. Or was he always old?
No, I don't think he had done anything in a while when he did the Superman.
He was in The Courtship of Eddie's Father, the movie, before they made the television show.
Oh.
I think Ron Howard played his son. A little nostalgia for you.
Old Ronnie. Oh, yeah. Old little Ronnie.
Little Ronnie Howard grew up to be a
mediocre film director. Actually, I like a lot of his movies. I think he gets
13 was good. I actually like that a lot.
Which one?
Apollo 13.
Yeah, Apollo 13.
Yeah.
Backdraft was freaking rad, dude.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
You
didn't like Backdraft?
No, that's what Gary should have used the art machine for Backdraft.
I'm a Kurt Russell honk. So
yeah, same here. Yeah, he's so good in like just about everything.
I saw him at they were shooting Tequila Sunrise with Mel Gibson, and on location down at Redondo Beach. So Kurt.
I don't remember that movie at all. Was that a good one?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh.
Mel Gibson and Kurt Russell, man, all-star lineup, dude. Kurt Russell's the cop, Mel Gibson's the drug dealer, and Michelle Pfeiffer's just hot.
God, yeah, I don't remember that at all. I go see that for some Michelle Pfeiffer. I bet she looked great in that movie.
Yeah, screenplay by Robert Towne, who wrote.
Chinatown, right?
Yeah,
no. Yeah, Chinatown. Yeah.
Pantheon says Glenn Ford in the White Tower. Kelsey, you'll love it, and it's in color.
Oh,
and it's in color.
Yeah. That's just a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, that is not a Glenn Ford film I am familiar with. I'm going to look it up.
Is it on Amazon? Prime's got a lot of really great old westerns, or they did last time I was checking.
H for Heretic says Night Shift is the greatest Ron Howard film. I love Night Shift.
Is that the one? Are they in a morgue?
Yeah,
well, there's like a prostitution ring out of a morgue.
I didn't know that was Ron Howard. That's funny.
That was his. Well, he directed Eat My Dust, which he starred in also with Roger Corman. But I think Night Shift was like his first legit directing job.
Well, he did. Oh no, I guess he was in it. I was thinking of the not Fast and Furious. What the hell was that movie with the cars? Grand Theft Auto or something like that.
That's what I just said. No, it was Eat My Dust.
I thought it had another name. Eat My Dust. I remember that.
Pretty sure that's what it was called. He had like a Confederate hat on, and
did he direct that one?
Yeah, because that was Corman wanted him to be in the film, and he said, "Okay, I'll do it, but you gotta let me direct it." Corman's like, "I don't care."
Smart move. Smart on both their parts. Get cheap direction and.
Brian Smith says, "What happened to Aaron? He's remembering names."
Yeah, I had my ginkgo this morning. So.
All right, I think I'm close.
Close to what?
At least stopping. I'll say that.
Well, you're not going to leave those girls blue back there, are you?
No, well, I'm going to add shadow.
I'd start over.
I know you would. You and David both.
Skull Nasher says Grand Theft Auto is the correct name.
It is?
Well, who's Eat My Dust?
Eat my dust.
You can eat my dust.
Yeah, Aaron, look it up.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, good game too. I like that game.
Well, what was the one with Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill? That was Corvette Summer with Annie Potts, right?
Oh,
They did a bunch of those movies. They were just like Eat My Dust, Corvette Summer, Kiss My Butt. I don't know.
Yeah, the two movies that you've mentioned. He's done a lot of them, like the two I mentioned.
All right, hang on. I'm looking it up right now. Eat
Okay.
My Dust, Ron Howard.
You're gonna get all the
So, eat my butt.
Yeah.
No. Eat My Dust, action comedy, 1976. Directed by Charles B. Griffith. Okay, so then I guess he wanted him to come back for Grand Theft Auto. Was that what they said it was?
Yeah.
And maybe that's the one he directed.
Score
And
another
what's
one for
that
that.
summer?
Here we go. Grand Theft Auto. Yep, that's Ron Howard.
I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about movies, Aaron. Hang with me a little while, kid.
Of course, they got the video game, so you have to type in Grand Theft Auto movie. There we go. Yeah, directed by Ron Howard. So that apparently Grand Theft Auto would have been the sequel or the follow-up to Eat My Dust, and that's the one that Ron Howard directed. So there you go.
Why does every time you say that, I think it's directed at me?
Yeah, Kelsey. So
Looks like it was Eat My Dust. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Grand Theft Auto, starring, written, and directed by Ron Howard.
There you go.
See
Kelsey.
the greatest cars in the world destroyed.
I thought you just said it was directed by who's its face?
Ron Howard.
No, the Eat My Dust is by
Yeah, Eat My Dust was by another director, but
Yeah.
starred Ron Howard. And that was 1976. Then he comes back strong in 77 with Grand Theft Auto, which he wrote, starred in, and directed. Ron Howard.
that's why it was so memorable.
Yeah.
They made a game out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started his career, though.
Are you flipping this around? That's the movie I said it was. I feel like you're flipping this around.
Well, there,
See?
Kelsey.
See, I was right. Wait
Yeah,
a
see?
minute. Wait a minute.
You start backpedaling.
Did you just flip
and
this?
defending Aaron's position.
You gotta get me confused. I was just thinking, wait a minute. Was that the one I said? Gaslighting me.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I thought
Quite evident.
okay, he ended up being in both films, but he directed Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought he directed Eat My Dust, but he just started it. Are we clear?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'll sleep better tonight.
Okay. Make sure that we're all good on this one. Let's get our Ron Howard filmography correct, or it's gonna be hell to pay.
Yeah, what else? He did Willow. That was a good one,
Was it?
right? Well, I mean, I the last time I saw it, I was 12 years old or whatever. So I don't think I've seen it since, honestly.
He did the one with the guy.
Not Mardigan. What?
The crazy math guy.
Oh yeah. Beautiful Mind.
Yes. That.
I was going to
some
say
good scenes in
Count
that,
on Sesame Street.
he was the Count on Sesame Street. Was that Ron Howard?
Well, he said the math guy.
Ron Howard directs
The
the Count. He did Solo. Right. Those are.
that became the third movie that I walked out of.
Did you really?
I was watching on TV. I turned it off. I couldn't. I just was
Oh.
like, this sucks. I can't get through this.
Well, I won't tell you I bought it then.
The film when I couldn't take it anymore.
Solo. Well, that wasn't his fault though.
Wasn't it?
No, because he was salvaging. They fired the two guys. Unfortunately, I think they would have done a great job because they ended up going on to do the Spider-Man Spider-Verse movies, which rocked. They should have just left those guys alone.
Yeah.
Yep. Live and learn.
I don't think they've learned anything though.
No, they have not. Now it's just funny to watch.
What's the same thing with yes, Gary?
I was going to say, and speaking of circus freaks, could you pull up my screen again?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm kidding. I don't have anything.
Gary, you got to share it before I can pull it up.
He's just playing.
Oh, okay.
Or is he?
I knew Aaron thought that it was his turn. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed.
I got you last week, so we're even.
I was gonna
Even? This is just you blasting. What are you talking about? Even?
Well, did you guys see that Island of Dr. Moreau with
Yes.
Orlando?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
I did some assistant storyboard work on that.
Oh, no kidding. Holy crap.
Wow.
I didn't get credited for it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Well, that was originally supposed to be John Frankenheimer who was supposed to direct that.
right.
Bailed out, and I guess was it who picked up the slack? Was it?
Oh yeah,
The German guy.
David, and I directed 10 Commandments, but I didn't get credit for it.
No, it was the guy that did Neverending Story and did Das Boot. He took over, I think. I think that was him.
That wasn't the greatest movie.
What are we talking about again? I already forgot.
Island.
Yeah, that's the original.
Oh, yeah. No, Frankenheimer did take it over. It was Frankenheimer. It was originally
somebody else.
No. It was originally the guy that did. He was an what is he? An Australian dude. I forget his name, but he did Hardware. I think was a movie, but he was getting real behind in it, and then they brought in Frankenheimer to take over. So it is Frankenheimer.
Well, Frankenheimer started out as a TV director, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he did one. What was that?
So did
movie?
Donner. Donner did too.
What was Frankenheimer's like? Was it the Manchurian Candidate, or what did he do?
Yeah, he did that. He did. He used to do a lot of Cold War stuff. Oh, he did the. I think he did the sequel to French Connection.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the French Connection 2.
Yeah, exactly. French Connection 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's funny.
He did. There was a movie with Roy Scheider and Anne Margaret. And I only went and saw it because Anne Margaret was in it. Called 52 Card Pickup.
No, 52 Pickup.
52
Yeah.
Pickup.
52 Pickup, yeah. Was that like pre or post Roy Scheider plastic surgery?
Pre.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't that his last film where he was, handsome?
No. He was in Blue Thunder too, and he was still
Good. Yeah, Blue
Okay.
Thunder, he rocked, dude.
Yeah.
He looked great. He looked great in Sequest. What are you talking about, Gary?
Sequest. He'd been worked on a little bit. I don't understand guys getting plastic surgery. I guess I kind of understand the vanity of women doing it because they're female actresses are relying on their looks so much. But it's not like Roy Scheider was like a handsome devil or something.
Well, if Roy Scheider, I like to think he got in a horrible car crash while racing to the set.
You like to think.
Yeah, so it's not elective surgery. It was corrective. It was corrective.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's save the man some dignity, for God's sake. I love Roy Scheider.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it. He's been in a couple of my all-time favorite films. I think we talked about
sure.
it before. The Sorcerer,
Yeah, I haven't
yeah.
seen that. People say it's
Marathon Man.
Sorcerers. Wait a minute, Aaron. You're saying you don't like Sorcerer?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's one of the most tense movies I think has ever been made.
Yeah.
It is so tense when they get. I can't even describe
Dream
it.
did the soundtrack.
And you have to think it's all real. Like they just went in there with the cameras and a truck and like did it.
Yeah.
And it's nerve wracking. It's so scary.
It's like the scene where they're on the bridge.
Right.
In that hurricane. And like, how are they filming this?
They did it for real. They're out there on the damn thing. It wasn't supposed to be that high, the water, but it just rained, and they did it anyway. And it was like probably a life or death situation that they caught on film.
I know it looked ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like something from Tropic Thunder.
For real, yeah. But it's one of those movies that's legendary. It's probably been spoofed over and over.
That was William Friedkin, right?
Friedkin, yeah. Oh, I love, man. He did To Live and Die in L.A., which is again one of the most tense movies. The car chase scene in that. Well, and he did French Connection, another great car chase movie, or at least one scene of it.
So, what was the basic plot for Sorcerer? What was the deal?
Well, no, I think that would kind of spoil it, because I went to watch it with my brother when it was in the theaters, and I think the reason why it didn't do well, not that many people saw it, was because of the name.
Yeah.
The name is completely misleading.
Got Tangerine Dream score.
Nothing to do with the actual story. So it's better if you don't know anything about the story and just go in and watch it. It really is a great film.
We could say it's about people, a few guys. I think it's more than two, right? Or is it just two?
Oh,
guys?
yeah, they had two teams because they were. We're talking too much about it.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about like the main guys. Two guys. They're at the end of their rope and have to take on a job that
they're all in that situation.
So leave it at that, and then go into it fresh from there.
Yeah, buy it, because you will watch it more than once.
And like I said, it's got a Tangerine Dream score.
Yeah, it's worth getting just for the music.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a great movie.
Kelsey, when I was out of college, you'll appreciate this, Kelsey. I got a job at a dairy delivering milk to elementary schools. You know, those little tiny, like half pint.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
And they were in crates. And so after seeing that film, I would stack up like 3 or 4 crates in the middle of my truck and try to drive to the next location without it.
Oh, that's funny.
It's about milk delivery guys.
Yes. Sure. In a fashion.
In a fashion. Oh my gosh.
Let's just say it's very delicate what they got to transport. Yeah, I can't believe you have not seen that movie. I mean, that just
hold on a second. Jimmy Reyes. There's 2 guys in it. Oh no, I've said too much. I've spoiled the movie.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, there's these 2 guys who shut up.
Well,
it's 2 guys. Whoops.
It's a very simple premise, and it honestly doesn't matter. It's
right.
The journey of it that is what's so compelling.
Well, that reminds me of
they set up the stakes very well.
I was in San Diego and went into a Wendy's at the San Diego Con like years ago when I was still like trying to break in. And I went up to the register to order. And the guy says, can I take your order? And I said, yeah, I'd like an order of fries. And he goes, slow down! It's like, what?
Oh, that's right. Hey, that's right. I remember you.
I would
I would like, but it was like, come on, dude, are you kidding me? You couldn't find the button for fries on the cash register.
I'm only one man.
Yeah. There's only one of me.
So yeah, there you go. I don't know if there's actually a moral to this story, but
I've been seeing a lot of restaurant freakouts lately. There's one going around at Taco Bell. Some girls did like the crunch wrap. They'd run out of the crunch wrap, so they started a fight with the employees. It's like, who does that? I would
those
just
black
say,
girls?
huh?
Are those black girls?
No, they were all white in this one. Yeah.
Okay.
No. So it's not mutually exclusive to any race. It's just people are acting weird out there. I mean, when I hear that you don't have Crunchwrap, I'm like, oh man, all right, well, let me have the other thing, like
The other thing that tastes exactly the same,
yeah, don't freak out, and it's just bizarre. People are getting weird out there.
Aaron, what's the clock situation?
15 minutes.
Oh, I got this in the bag.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm just
my Pentel brush pen is not bled yet.
here come the excuses.
No,
Here come the waterworks.
I'm telling you, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, Aaron's got to paint in that orange without getting into that white striping.
I know it's a little tricky, but
How's your hand strength, Aaron?
I can still take the lid off pickle jars.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good comeback. I can still take the lid off a pickle jar.
Wow.
I know what you mean.
I think that's going to become another Graybeard secret code.
How you doing? I can still take the
how's
lid
your
off.
hand strength? Did you take the lid off a pickle jar?
How you doing? I can still take the lid off a pickle jar. That's good, huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that good, huh?
Only my pickle jar.
Yeah. No other man's pickle jar, just mine.
People in the chat are yelling at you, Aaron, to stay in the lines.
Well, I think I can't. Can you imagine if they're like chanting and I could hear them? I'd be like, my hand would be shaking. Like,
that's what it's going to be like when we do a live show. If we ever ended up at a con together.
oh yeah, oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Do a live Graybeards.
Graybeards live at San Diego or something.
You can do that.
Would you? Would you do that? Like, I mean, you guys, David does it at the. Have you ever done that one at Heroes?
What? The live drawings, of course.
Yeah, well, I know David. I know you have. I think I have.
No, I never did because the competition was too stiff. I was like, I didn't want to get up there and embarrass myself. So.
Wussy.
I think I just entered the auction. I didn't stand up on stage. I can't remember.
Well, I also realized that the money being raised was going to actually the dude putting the show on. It wasn't like going to a charity or anything. So it's like,
no. The way it goes is, the money goes back into the show and it helps.
Yeah.
Keep flying these people out to the show.
Dude,
he didn't fly me out.
I didn't fly me out, but he gave me a room. I got to go to his party at his house afterwards with everybody was there.
I got none of that. None of it.
Free food. He had a window in his bathroom, and I took pictures of everybody that went in. Actually, I did. That freaked him out, though. I'd flash the flash, and they'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Healthy influencing. What was it? Making friends and influencing people.
Yeah. So I didn't care. I just drew like
obviously.
a giant Batman. Put it up in the auction.
Jerry Roscoe says, Aaron's confidence impresses me. Only a supremely confident man paints wearing a white long sleeve shirt and doesn't at least push up the sleeves. That's true. You got any paint on that?
He doesn't want to show the full. He doesn't want to show the full lichen outbreak.
Yeah.
I told you guys I'm not afraid. Okay?
He has to cover his wrist because he doesn't want to show his armpit hair.
What? It's working its way down. Oh gosh. I'd love to
now
say
Aaron's checking his sleeves.
Yeah.
That's true. That's confidence. Big time. He was like, I forgot, actually.
jealous. That's what my mom would always say. They hate you because they're jealous. I go, no, I think they just hate me.
They hate you because they ain't you.
Yeah. That's it.
How can you not?
I'm quite excited that I have not bled this ink.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bled the ink?
What the Kelsey? Oh my goodness. Captain Caveman. You know, I was thinking too is Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah, where's my Captain Kangaroo? Hang on. I have a. Oh, dang it.
What?
I lost all my copies. Where did my copies go?
Oh no.
They were right there.
They're
How could
under your chair.
Oh, here they are. Got it. This guy? I'm a little late on the joke.
Me, 25 confirmed right there for me.
Wow.
Those eyebrows, holy cow. Eek.
That's serious.
Hold on, I got time to screw around
That's
with this.
impressive though that you had that.
Oh, he came prepared.
Yeah.
Custom God says, I'm going to read this in Shelley's presence. Custom God says the reason Aaron does the looking for Bigfoot segments is because he's looking for family.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I don't think you meant it that way, Shelley.
Oh, I don't think so either. That's okay. Oh gosh.
How much time we
Kelsey, I'm gonna have nightmares now. Stop it. I'm leaving.
Yeah, like he wasn't creepy enough.
Right. Now, yeah. That there's some things you just can't unsee.
got? I don't know. He looks less creepy for some reason now.
No.
Who was
Yeah.
that? Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, right.
With the eyes.
Christopher Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah. He was a cartoon character.
Aaron, before you lay down that orange, you have a super chat.
It's too late. The orange is going down, brother. Okay, hang on. All right.
The captain's got a tan right there around his mouth from wearing the mask.
What? Oh.
Coran Zenith, all the way from Australia for $5. Thank you so much, Coran Zenith. I appreciate it. Gary, he says, Gray. Oh, Gary, how's your hand strength, beards? Oh, Gray, how's your hand strength, beards? Laugh out loud. You blokes are classic.
You're blokes. Dad, I want to be a bloke.
It only took me
Wait,
like
Nope.
That's not
Yeah, please don't
Shelley,
do that.
Shelley,
Take it
you're a
back.
Sheila.
Take it back.
look out.
Shelley's a Sheila.
Yeah, it took me 3 readings to get it right. So, Gray, how's your hand strength, beards? Lol. You blokes are classic. There we go. That was a better reading. Thank you for $5, man. Appreciate it. I don't know how the Australian dollar translated into American money, though.
Well, the
It's
dollar.
probably more.
No,
Let's
yeah.
hope so.
A dollar's worth about, I don't know. 60 cents now.
Rasmane says, please don't become a bloke, Shelley.
No, it sounded so much funnier in my head. And then when it came out of my face, it was not funny.
I often have that problem.
That's right. In 2023, I could be a bloke. No.
Fritzy Snitchell says it's 2023. Shelley can be a bloke if she wants to.
No.
I'm a bloquette. Yeah, no.
You guys remember when we got
Marcus Killigrew has come up with Steve's Nexus, the coming of Gormando paperback link.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Thank you, Marcus.
who's Gormando?
We have
That's
Gormando is like his their Galactus, basically.
Yeah, it's a Galactus story.
Yeah, because they have who's their surfer guy?
There's a surfer guy, and it's
his name.
yeah.
It's a cool design. I like him.
Hey, Marcus.
Black Rider.
Lake kick.
Oh, I don't know. I've got to draw him a couple times actually.
Well, you drew on the show, didn't you? Like the black skier or what's it like?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy, the Black Racer.
That's the Black Racer.
Black skier.
Well, whatever.
Whatever. Comic book nerd.
Yeah, he only did a show on it. You still can't remember his name.
Well, wait a minute. Just because Kelsey decided to draw, I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing.
No, I drew Nexus. A couple issues of it.
Yeah.
I don't know who the Steve Rude guy you're talking about.
Yeah,
I draw Nexus.
Yeah. Aaron, are you sure the blue on his legs are blue enough?
Oh, they're going to have to be because I'm.
You thought about it for 2 seconds, though.
How much time do we got?
None.
5 minutes.
That was 5 minutes ago.
We get that. 5 minutes.
You better run. All right, dog one. Okay. Have a good one, guys.
All right, later.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't.
We got 5 minutes. Or if it takes me a couple minutes longer than that.
Run.
Just saying.
Can you hear that?
Yes, I can
He
hear
loves
it.
that plastic bottle.
He loves it when I'm streaming.
Aaron's already. He's done. He's doing other stuff now.
Well, David only feels compelled to actually do like a rough pencil drawing. He feels he's completed his
Puts in half effort. Yeah,
exactly. Go gets another sandwich. His second of the show, by the way.
I want that chimichanga recipe, by the way. I still think about those chimichangas brought out.
That's what this dancing through your head when you fall asleep at night.
It is. I've not stopped thinking about those things. I love chimichangas. Just fried burrito, right?
Yeah.
There's a restaurant in LA. I can't even remember where it was. A Mexican restaurant. I'm a big surprise, but we went in there, and on the menu it said chimichangas, and it said in parentheses, "They're as delightful as they sound."
Truth in advertising.
Yeah. I said they certainly sound delightful. So
if they don't say so themselves.
all right, I'm making this bluer. That makes
There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
So you did Captain Caveman Brown or what?
I did. What are you talking about? He's real light like that. I think I made him darker than he actually is. Mine's a dark hair caveman.
You should put a red highlight around the girls.
Oh, I did purple.
Oh yeah, purple.
Red?
Yeah.
That worked too.
You just need some red in there, right?
I did. See his nice red tongue.
That's pink.
What? Look around that's just the highlight. That's just the highlight. He's been eating people. That's blood. He ate all their boyfriends. That's what.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right. I think I can sign it. I think I'm officially done.
Oh, for sure.
If you say so. Whatever.
Are you sure?
Oh no. Hey, I wouldn't sign it, but I mean, that's fine for you.
That's because I drew it, not you.
I wouldn't do it, but you go ahead.
Anyway, Kelsey, if that's what you consider finished, then that's fine.
Good enough for you.
I consider it finished enough. All right. I'm going to kick back, play some video games, wait for you guys to finish it up.
Am I the only one still talking? I know
What's
Dave
going on?
like a half
What's
hour.
going on with that foot?
What, this one? His. I drew this one too small, I noticed. Perspective.
We could call him Captain Dandy. He's all on his tippy toes and stuff.
Power pose.
I think someone who didn't finish their drawing should be commenting on mine. That's all I'm saying.
This is finished. This is high art.
Is that one you did earlier? Is that a photocopy?
It's called lazy art is what it's called.
Crazy? Yeah.
Lazy.
Oh.
This kind of reminds me of the asterisks. So I'm just kind of like doing double.
Yeah, right? It does.
The asterisk should have won on that day that One Piece.
Yeah, I agree. You think you could have sold an asterisk piece?
No, but I would have had a lot more fun drawing asterisks. I love asterisks. Asterisks and obelisks.
Yeah, we had to draw the very popular One Piece.
It is. It's the most popular comic book in the world.
Certainly was on this show.
I know. Gary liked it.
I like it a lot.
Gary's just an exploiter. He says, "Oh, I can get this for cheap." Okay.
Yeah. Little do I know, it's up on eBay right now.
Well, it's already gone. It was up and gone.
Oh, hey, good news.
He had to cut the price, but
At least it's sold. Yeah. Cutting price from like.
yeah, he had to cut the price. But, oh, God, I want to go. Oh, shh. Oh, shh.
Hey, look at that. Boobs McGee.
Excuse the hairdryer. All part of the technique.
You got to go wet on wet. Just get in there.
Are you talking about painting?
I hope so. Yeah, I might have to keep this one. I ain't selling this.
That's good. I mean, seriously, dude, that's by far the best one you've ever done.
Best thing I've ever seen.
In life.
Right, dude, that should be like on the cover of The Art of Kelsey Shannon. That's your piece right there.
If I keep working on it, I can mess it up.
Yeah, well, that's what we're hoping.
Kelsey, I've got a chat I want to read just for you.
Uh-oh.
Doodle Pimp says, One Piece got more than 1,000 chapters released and more movies than I care to look up.
Yeah, like I say,
Oh,
very popular.
Yeah.
Except on this show.
Yeah.
It doesn't help at all. So that's just running up for the price of my original when I put it up for sale.
Yeah, you gotta find the One Piece fan message board and put it up in there.
Aaron, there you go.
Squibs for $1.99. Thank you so much. Says, you guys are amazing artists. Everyone wins today. Thank you, Squibs. It's not a competition, but appreciate you the sentiment. I know Kelsey always feels like he finishes last on the show, so that probably makes him feel pretty good.
I'm at least in the top 3. That's
every time, yeah. And I think that's that's something that's noteworthy, right?
I'll take it. Look at it. That's my that's the way I feel about it right there.
That's excellent. I think you should
Art it or something.
crop that and blow it up.
That should be my new avatar.
Yep.
Like he's got the thing popping out of his
Yeah, it took me a second to figure out where that was coming from.
Yeah, out the back of his because his little club pops open.
Okay.
Little club
And
pops
let's see the chickies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Kelsey.
Oh, dang, that's a good one. I hate to.
I got my my Mike S. Miller laugh down for that one. I think that was justified.
I think Aaron is done coincidentally just when the clock ran out.
Wow, good timing.
Wait a
Very
minute.
punctual.
Does the clock run up? Because I don't think I'm done yet.
No, okay. Still got to sign it.
Yeah, well, that takes me a while because I'm very particular about my signature. Actually,
Yeah, some guys got very like Stelfreeze has got the most complicated signature. It's not for him. He does it really fast, but like it looks very labored over. And then, who else? Michael Golden's got a crazy one. He's got to have templates to do his.
I know.
Or maybe he's amazing. Maybe he just freehands that circle.
I don't think so. I think he's got like a stamp or something, doesn't he?
No, he most of the time he integrates it in. Like you'll have to find it, and it'll be in the screw of a gun, or it'll be like in the light of a truck or something. He always like hides it. There's one where it's like there's smoke, and his like signature is like in the smoke.
You realize, Kelsey, nobody is listening to you. Angela Curry just entered the chat, and now everybody's talking to her.
Oh, yeah, well, it happens.
Angela makes stuff happen.
I'm used to people not listening to me. It's fine.
What'd you say?
What was that?
Dang, that was
David,
fast.
David, did Kelsey say something?
Yeah.
Who?
Wait a minute, there's a third guy on the show?
Yeah, he must be that guy that wins all the time.
What? Huh? If it was a competition, which it's not. Almost went into Kirk there. If it was a competition, but it's not.
But it's not. Yeah.
What if Kelsey was never here and it was like a Mandela effect?
Yeah. Oh, Henry Beavis says, sorry, Kelsey, there's a woman in the chat.
Woman, unga bonga.
That's usually who I'm paying attention to.
How much time do we have left?
None.
None. What are you
It's
doing?
over. You lost.
What?
Yeah.
It's over.
Hey, I think it's a victory that my Pentel brush pen did not bleed.
That's true. Yeah, that's good. This wasn't a complete waste of time.
All right, fellas, I'm hungry.
I gotta get this wrapped up because I had to prepare for my next show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. That's as good as it's gonna get, unfortunately. I mean, this really looks good.
Well, I detect a little bit of backpedaling there.
Yeah, right?
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
much better up close.
I think that does look good.
It does, yeah. Looks like a sticker.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
almost red. Almost.
Yeah,
Almost.
it's- putting that halo around him lifts him off the page.
Yeah, it does.
It's a cheap trick, but I'll use it.
It worked. You just gotta add David's rain to it, and it'll be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was streaking white rain across.
Yep.
it. There we go.
Do it with a razor blade.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Don't
Terrible.
on your wrists either.
I might do
So-
that. I might do
Yeah,
that.
you're no John Romita.
Yeah. I got people saying this is Captain Citrus.
Captain Tangerine.
That doesn't look red. That's red.
That's very neon. Very neon.
Yeah.
It's
So
messing
what-
with my vision, actually.
Electric, man. Imagine if I put on David's strobe light effect, man. These people in the audience would just black out.
I think you forgot the stars.
What?
Captain Rebel flag, right?
Captain Britain.
Oh, I thought it was the Rebel Captain Rebel.
Captain Confederacy.
Stars and stripes there.
Yeah. No.
Stars and bars.
All right.
Captain Sherbert.
Let's take a
The
look
South shall rise again. in Britain.
Oh,
man.
it's nice, Aaron. Does it need to dry before you add the red?
Yeah, I know it's nice. Does it need to dry before you add the red? Shut up. Is the British flag orange? Says Doodle Pimp. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's take a look and see what all the color David put on his. Let's take a, oh, look at that. It's just
Wow.
blistering with color.
Yeah.
I did not see all that line work. I mean, that's Wrightson-esque.
It's almost like he put some effort into it this time.
Why would you do that? And then you're just going to ink it and make all new lines. You should have just done it with the pen.
Yeah, David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your Pentel brush pen and get in there, man.
Are you going to paint this?
Yeah, it's going to be a full-on painting.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it
I
does.
can imagine.
Yeah, that's right. That's all we can do is imagine.
I have a vivid imagination. I can imagine.
Squib says that is so cool, D-Wham. So you got a little support there.
In fact, I imagine it being better than it probably will be.
Yeah, right?
Brand Arrington says Dave drops the boom.
Mm-hmm.
And anonymity to T.
I mean, Shazam.
Evil One for $5. I haven't drawn in forever, and I drew a bust the other day for an hour or two, and it was so detailed I went through the paper. Y'all
Oh
talk.
my goodness.
We all talk too much, so we drug out the drawing so much that he drew through the paper.
Well, I often spend a lot of time on the bust myself.
Oh, yeah.
I understand.
Marcus Killigrew says, imagine there's some color. It's easy if you try.
Yeah. I can almost see the real red. Not the
None of that Chinese orange crap.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at probably the one that might be the winner if this was a competition, which it clearly is not.
Well, it's at least the finished one. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Captain Caveman.
That's a moment.
Yeah, it came up pretty good. I don't know if he's on model and he's got one giant leg, but I'm not going to point out all the flaws. Let me just show the good part. I like the ladies. I think they came out great here. Good
I would actually bid on this if there was a an auction.
And I'm keeping this one.
Yep, you should. I mean, at
least for a little while.
Again.
I want to stare at it and go, why isn't all my stuff like this?
Yeah. Look at that rock.
That rock.
The main figure, the caveman, kind of reminds me of Jack Davis.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Jack Davis flair does it, doesn't it?
I love Jack Davis.
Viewitis says, that's Viewitis. When's Kelsey's Jiggly Girl book coming out?
Maybe next year I'll do one.
Sean's wife says Kelsey wins again, not a competition, Sean.
Top 3 at least.
Yeah. Torchbearer Studio says the ladies are amazing.
Thank you. I'm making up for all the other shows that I did poorly. It's almost all.
Ronan says keep it for the rock alone.
There you go.
Yep.
Let me show my rock action.
Harlock says still want that rock.
I bid $25 on the rock.
Henry Bemis says I like how Kelsey gave the girls accurate 70s clothes.
Yes, that's their costumes. That's the one from the show, the Teen Angels. That's their outfits. So
Murdoch says you can never go wrong with the Teen Angels.
That's right.
Or Teen Angles, as he wrote it.
This is really just a fantasy piece. This is me. This is girls wooing over me.
There you have it.
Enough said.
Is that
a true believer? Oh.
Either that or they're afraid of what they're seeing, and they just right before they run off.
There's that one straggling hair coming out between his legs. The butt hair.
Well, you said he just ate their boyfriends, so
yeah, right, yeah,
talk, right?
And he still has less armpit hair than Aaron.
Oh my gosh! Here we go. Spambot for $5 says, "Thank you, Spambot. Appreciate it. Good times as always. Great work. First time drawing along. Got mostly through a Captain Amelia from Treasure Planet. How about that?
Oh,
wow.
Cool.
Posted.
Lots of captains.
Yeah. We should all gone animated captains. Maybe that's what we should.
Anime. I don't know. Captain Suba or whatever.
Not animated.
Oh, okay.
Like Captain Caveman.
I could do Captain Harlock. I mean, come on.
Kelsey, I thought you were over that.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Had to spit it back out.
I forgot. I burned all my Captain Harlock.
It's dead.
Wipe off your drawing board.
It's dead.
I'm wiping it off.
Corinth Zena says for $2. Thank you, Corinth. Appreciate that all the way from Australia. $50 confirmed for Captain Blood Orange. Well, you might get your chance in the next Graybeard's auction. So, all righty. Filmation's Captain Kirk would have been nice.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice and easy too. We might have been able to finish it.
Do you know who Captain Tsubasa is?
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to say earlier. I think it's
Tsubasa.
a soccer manga. I think
soccer manga.
There's manga about making the best steak. I mean, they got manga for everything.
Yep.
There's a whole manga series about just playing like dominoes or something. And it's intense, man. It's one of the most intense mangas you'll ever read.
Oh my gosh, it's like as intense as what's that movie? The Roy Scheider movie, Mystic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What's it called? Sorcerer.
The Sorcerer.
Yeah.
I think they're playing mahjong or something.
Aaron.
Yes.
Sorcerer.
Source.
Get it.
Okay, all right, I will do it. Lopez, you should
Get it
have
right.
Lopez, you should have those drawing along to tag you on Twitter so you can show audience drawings during the show. That would require effort.
Yeah, but it would keep you busy during the show. I think it's a great idea.
I will take it under advisement, but that's a good idea. Thank you. What was that name I came up with? Sledgehammer, Captain Sledgehammer, and what was the other one? Rusty Nail. Oh, Rusty Nail and Sledgehammer.
Did you make that up?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that. You copyright that immediately. That's a good one.
Oh,
Rusty Nails.
Rusty Nails is the name of a clown.
Did you make that up?
And then I said Sledgehammer.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that. You copyright that immediately.
Oops.
What is happening?
Sorry. My bad.
He was watching the show while eating.
He likes it so much he's watching it on YouTube while he's doing it.
Yeah. While I'm eating this burrito supreme. No, just kidding. No, just kidding.
Dad said of Pop Culture says we need a manga series about the Graybeard's draw stream.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
all
go.
about winning, and there you could like focus in on each one of them. Oh, God, I gotta get this right. I'm
Yeah.
Sweaty artists just.
And then my pencil breaks. Oh,
Yeah.
my ancestors will hate me.
Get those big
Yeah.
anime eyes.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, I'm going to wrap this up because I got to get ready for the next show. Everybody, thank you once again for joining us and participating in the chat. We greatly appreciate the super chats and your commentary. It makes it all just a wonderful ride for all of us, and we appreciate it. And hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Please remember that we all have campaigns that we'd appreciate you checking out. Kit Carter early sign up. It goes live next week, so get in there to get that David Williams trading card. David, of course, has Bass Reeves West of Heck. Kelsey's got Scribbles, the sketchbook on Fund My Comic. Gary, of course, Brush with Destiny, his black and white art book, also on Fund My Comic. You'll find the links to all of these campaigns in the description of this video. And if you're saying, what am I going to do with the rest of my day and evening? Come back here in less than an hour at 4:30, and I'm firing up again with Kevin Grievous, and maybe some of these clowns will show up as well. So until next time, folks, we will see you right here on Graybeard's Studio.